Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Here we are again, Monday night. A lot of action going on. Got the Phillies versus the Diamondbacks. I haven't checked on the score in a minute, but the last I saw, Diamondbacks were up 4-1. And we got Monday Night Football, the 49ers at the Vikings. And then starting at almost the same time, we have the Rangers and Astros. Game 7 of the ALCS, guys. American League Championship Series, baby. It's October. It's getting cold. Football, baseball. Who's going to go to the World Series? I'm representing the American League. I'm an American League fan. So we got American League jersey, Astros hat. Actually, this is a Rangers. I bet you guys can't even guess whose jersey this is. We'll reveal it at the end of the cast. So we have a special guest tonight. We have a guest on the broadcast with us. He's going to be doing commentary with me. So let's introduce Mr. Rowan, who made it live.
How you doing, guys? Thank you for having me on, KimbroNator.
Welcome, man. So quick review from our Pickems. Let me pull that back up here. How do you think you did?
I think I'm somewhere in the realm of 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Yeah, that's what I have. I have you at 5 and 6, and I'm at 4 and 7.
All right.
So start off with Detroit and Baltimore, man. Did we pick that one wrong or what?
Not our finest moment.
Right? So, of course, Detroit did not show up. Baltimore's defense owned Detroit. It was a shutout for most of the game there.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was a horrible game. I mean, Lamar Jackson went off. Detroit. I just don't know what happened. You know, you're riding so much momentum, and then you come out there and come out that flat and just never recover. You know.
I know. I mean, just our predictions. I mean, everything I was reading just it seemed like Detroit had an edge, but obviously so. So, and then we go right back, and then we picked the Raiders over the Bears. Both of us had that pick, and I missed the guy's name, the quarterback for the Bears, but he stepped up, man. I think he made a name for himself.
He did. He had the Bears, Tyson Bagent, the backup for the Bears over there, he had an amazing game. I heard there were over 70 family and friends is how many people he had in the stadium.
Really?
Watch him. Yeah. But I only got to see a little bit of that when I was watching Red Zone, and they got a big game out of Deontay Foreman. He had a great game. It was, something's wrong with Las Vegas. I mean, there's no way they should be this bad. Maybe it's just Josh McDaniels. I mean, he was terrible with the Broncos as well when he was the head coach there. But
right. So I just got an update on the score. The Diamondbacks are 5-1 over the Phillies. It's the bottom of the 8th. So the Phillies are down to, well, it's actually 2 outs. So they're down to their final 4 outs, and it's going to go to game 7. So just a little update. Yeah, so I mean, me and you were pretty close there, neck and neck on a lot of our picks, but then we had some where we offset each other a little bit there. And then, of course, going right into the next game, Cleveland and Indianapolis, which that was a close game. That came down to the wire. And, man, did you get to see any of that one?
I did get to see a little bit of that one. I had to go to a play before I didn't get to see the end, but I heard Watson didn't return. If I heard correctly, Watson got hurt probably for the better of Cleveland, but because he just looked. I mean, I seriously don't know what happened to Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson was back in 2020 was a top 5 quarterback in the league. I believe PFF said he had the best season in literally in NFL history in terms of QB play,
Right.
and he just looks like maybe the worst starter in the league. I mean, and there's been a lot of talk about that pass interference at the end of the game
Right.
where I think it was the Cleveland receiver was Donovan Peoples-Jones, and a lot of people were saying Cleveland, only won because of that. I haven't seen the play yet, but I did. I mean, I've seen the play. I didn't see the end, and it did kind of look uncatchable. So I don't know
Sure. Right.
that.
Howdy, Ryan Dreyer. Welcome to the channel, man. So yeah, so it was. I mean, it went down to the wire from what I remember. I mean, I was doing a lot of activities around the house, getting ready for Sunday night stream, but I did catch the end of it where they were able to come back and go ahead. I think it was like 30 seconds to go on the clock,
Yeah,
or maybe in less than that. So that was a close one. Both of us picked Cleveland, and we just skirted by with that pick there for sure. And then going right into the next pick, which it's battle of the NFC East is the New York Giants and the Washington. I can never get used to saying Commanders. I'm just going to throw that out there. I have to think back for a second because I always want to call them by the Redskins. So, but that was a low scoring game, 14-7, favor of the Giants, and you had the Giants.
I did. I just had a feeling about them. Tyrod Taylor looked pretty good against the Bills, and he looked pretty good again. Now, supposedly, reports are saying when Jones comes back, it's his job. I'd be interested to see if that sticks if Jones comes out there and has another terrible game. And in regards to the name Commanders, I always think football team is what immediately comes up when I hear Washington.
Right,
That's just
right.
such an awful name. I hope they change it. Commanders is just terrible. Um,
There's a petition to change it back.
I think I signed that petition.
Yeah, there is a
Um,
petition. So see what happens with that one. Then going into Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. Atlanta pulled that win out easily, it looks like.
yeah. Uh, I really didn't get to see any of this matchup, but
I didn't either. I just saw some of the highlights. And then, of course, you had the pick. We both had the pick of Tampa Bay. Going into our next picks, we had Pittsburgh and LA. And
now
you got that one. I did not get that one.
now that one was probably just luck on my part. I mean, Pittsburgh, of course, there's the huge controversy. End of the game. I think it was 4th and 1. Steelers run a QB sneak in Rams territory. I mean, and Kenny Pickett is clearly short, and they call it a first down, and that's the end. Rams have no timeouts; they kneel it out. And this ref thing is, man, there was a lot of talk. That was the narrative of the week and we'll get to more of that with Miami and Philly because there's been a lot of talk about that game. But man, Pittsburgh just their offense is awful, but they keep winning games somehow.
Somehow it's skirting by. And then, of course, Arizona, Seattle, which Arizona's only win is against the Cowboys. How they beat the Cowboys is beyond me. It's like they showed up to play that game and then they've checked out every other game. Seattle won that one easily.
uh,
And
the Cardinals have had the tendency with the Cowboys to just upset them randomly. I mean, even going back to when they were in the same division back in the day, it's
yeah,
I think that team has just got their number. Because I mean, outside of 2017, I really can't think of the last time Dallas beat them. Um,
the only Cowboys game I've ever been to, they played the Cardinals in the old Texas Stadium. I got to go to a game. Um, I was 19 years old, and it was on the downfall of Troy Aikman and Emmett Smith, and no, Troy Aikman had just retired. If I do believe he had just stepped down because he wasn't quarterbacking it today. It was I just lost track of his name. He was a
was it?
coach.
It was
He was a
coach.
coach for a minute.
So it wasn't Ryan Leaf or Quincy Carter.
No,
Um,
it was I mean,
was it Vinny Testaverde?
it was 2001. I'll have to go back and remember. But anyway, so that's who they played was the Cardinals, and the Cardinals. If I do, from what I remember, I think they beat them that game. I can't. That's over 20 years ago for me. I can't remember. I just remember going to that game, sitting on the upper deck, and that's the only game I've ever been to, an NFL game.
Google says the QBs were Quincy Carter, Anthony Wright, Ryan Leaf, and Clint Stoner or Storiner.
Oh, okay, so it'd been one of those guys. I just can't remember much, so date myself a little bit. And then, so yeah, we got Green Bay versus Denver. Denver pulled that one out. Barely pulled that one out. Pulled a bunny out of the hat on that one.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to have that conversation about Jordan Love. I was watching Tom Grossi's stream during that game because I didn't get it, and man, then I checked in on Red Zone a couple times, and man, he just did.
He didn't look
They,
good.
he was saying this morning Green Bay might have a generationally bad first half offense. Like I think they got shut out by Denver, and Denver's terrible.
Right?
I mean, Denver has the worst defense. I mean, they got 70 scored on them not even a month ago.
Oh, Miami and who that didn't show
Yeah,
up to play Monday night. They were
unfortunately.
they that was not a good game for Miami. It was a good football game, but the only thing I would have to say about that game, I thought there was a lot of blown calls. Philadelphia made some penalties. They just were not calling those calls, which the calls wouldn't have altered the game at all if they would have called
Yeah,
them. But I just felt like there was a lack of calls against Philly, which
they
it's just
were.
it's just terrible officiating in my opinion. So you
It
can't
was.
call it for one team and not the other.
It was 10 penalties to 0.
Yeah,
They literally
I
did
don't
not throw a
remember
flag.
I don't remember Philly having one flag. You very rarely go a game without seeing at least one flag.
Yeah,
I mean, that was pretty impressive, but there was some clear, obvious pass interference on the Phillies on that one drive where the guy literally grabs his face mask and it was missed call. So we
yeah.
we both so that was Green Bay versus Denver. We both picked Green Bay. Denver won that one. Chargers versus KC. KC came out easily with that win. And of course, last night we both had Miami and Philly showed up to play. So let's get on over to our actual Sunday feed here. Let's see if we can get the chat and everything going. Thought I popped this out. There we go. Make sure I'll minimize you. That doesn't. Okay, good.
Rangers and Astros should be just about.
I've got it on the box here. There we go. Yeah, they're still showing they're warming up. So
Is MLB like the NBA where they tip off about 30 minutes after the scheduled start time?
yeah, they can. I mean, it's hit or miss sometimes. You never know with it.
NFL is the only one I've ever seen be actually punctual. Oh man, this is gonna be a good game. Game 7. Nothing quite like it.
Right, right.
What do you? What is your there's a lot of debate. Do you prefer a 7-game series or just a one and done in the playoffs?
7 games. The one and done, I'm not a fan of.
I agree. I think it only works in the NFL just because there's already so few games in the regular season that trying to do 7 games in the playoffs would be,
Oh yeah,
we'd be it'd be time for the next season to start by the time we got through the playoffs. But
you're right. No kidding.
But any other sport, literally any other sport, 7 games, in my opinion. It should be 7 games. And, I just like seeing that back and forth, all the adjustments that the teams make. I just think it's more entertaining. But that's just my opinion.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And, I mean, it's a little bit more of a strategy involved, too. I mean, you got to, it's more than 3 games. So, a lot of teams, they don't have the depth of pitchers. That's where your pitchers come into play. And it creates a strategy for those guys to, try to, conserve their pitching and everything and get them through that game 7. Like it's going down, looks like it's going down to for the Phillies and Diamondbacks because it's top. Oh, it's bottom of the 9th. 5-1 still, D-backs. So yeah, look at that. Unless something drastically happens here, which is possible.
Take a generational comeback, but
yeah.
Sounds like we're getting a game 7 in that series too, though.
It really does.
All right, so I don't know if you saw the injury reports for today's game, but Deebo Samuel and Trent Williams will both miss tonight's game for the 49ers.
Really? No kidding.
Yes. Christian McCaffrey will play, but...
Yeah, he was iffy, but they said he was going through walkthroughs.
Yeah, that should be huge for Purdy. I mean, Brock Purdy needs a bounce-back game tonight. Yeah, I'm not like a Purdy, slanderer. Like, I think he's good. But he needs to, if he has another bad game where he doesn't have, 5 all-pros around him, there's going to have, some people are going to start, there's going to dialogue that's going to start about him.
Right.
Because there are some people who believe that, like, if you put Sam Darnold in there or you put, pretty much any average NFL quarterback in that system, they look just as good. I don't subscribe to that, but
it looks like the Corey Seager hits a solo home run in the top of the 1st.
Wow.
It hasn't updated on the game yet, but on my MLB app, I just got the alert. Let me see what's happening with this thing. There it went. It updated.
Wow.
So yeah, starting off with a bang, 1 out, home run.
Can't ask for a better start than that.
No, you sure can't. The pitcher is clicking on it. Javier.
So,
wow.
Also in the news today was Kevin Byard got traded to the Eagles.
There's also another talk I saw today that the Cowboys may be looking at a tight end.
They need a tight end. But no, I have not seen those rumors. That Luke Schoonmaker pick is looking really bad right now. I mean, I would be really interested. I don't know who they go after on the market. I would assume guys like Kyle Pitts are leaving, or
Zach Ertz is who I've heard they're talking to.
Now that would be a nice addition right there. Adding a veteran.
He's an ex-Eagle, and he's with the Cardinals now. Which you would think he's gonna want to get on a team that's got a chance to at least go and do something, and not go 1-15 or 16 or whatever they're gonna do. So it'd be interesting to see. That's for sure.
I would assume it wouldn't take too much to get him. Probably a 5th or 6th round pick. Maybe have to. Nah, Hendershot's hurt, so you couldn't throw him in.
D-backs win.
All right. So that's 5-1.
That's one game
out of the way.
Right.
Man, it's gonna be a busy time in sports tomorrow because the NBA tips off. I think we got
Then-
Nuggets, Lakers, Warriors, Suns, I believe.
Oh wow.
Hold on. It's gonna be a fun day. I mean, those are two good games. Yeah, it's gonna be Lakers Nuggets. Will open.
So if you got the stream going, you'll notice the Yahoo Sports counter that I've got streaming down below me and you. It tends to get ahead of us. I've been on my phone, and I use Hulu. Hulu on my phone, Hulu on the computer, and it runs like a minute behind. So it will literally be like, stuff will happen, and you'll see it pop up on the screen, and you're still like a good minute or so before that thing happens. So what we'll do in the broadcast, I'll try to kind of just talk through as I see what's happening. So it may look like we're really lagging behind, but it's just a delay that they naturally put in.
Yeah. So I think I might be behind on the stream. I'm watching Astros, Rangers, one out for the Astros right now. Rangers.
Yep, that's what I show. Runner on second.
Garcia. Oh,
He's at bat. Garcia's at the bat.
Now, was he the one who hit the big home run yesterday?
For the Rangers?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. He hit the grand slam.
Oh, a grand. Oh, okay.
He did.
Gonna be and hockey just started, right?
I'm not sure. I don't really follow hockey much. The main sports I truly follow is football and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those of you guys, welcome to the stream here. The kickoff is about to kick off. KimbroNator here. We have a special guest, Rowan Bowman, here with us as well. Let me see. I think I've camera up a little bit. It's going to be our first duo stream. How's it look? You got the stream so you can see it, see how we look? Looks like they got all the pregame music and hype train going, so looks like we're going to have kickoff here any moment, guys. So those of you guys new here, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. So feel free to chat up, let us know who's going to win. We'll try to respond to chat as much as we can. Oh, the Rangers got a second run, guys. So it's 2-0 in the top of the first. They still have one out. I didn't see what happened. Click on the game day. They got that big horn there. You see that big horn on the TV? They're showing that guy blowing that big Viking horn.
Oh yeah. Don't they do that? I think they do that every pregame there in Minnesota. Man, that stadium, it kills a lot of birds, but it sure is nice.
It does. Kills a lot of birds. Don't let PETA know. All right, guys in chat, hype it up. So the kickoff is about to start as we begin, guys.
Hopefully it's going to be a good one.
Here is the kickoff. 49ers receive the toss. They choose to kick, and they kick the Vikings. It is going to be considered a touchback. Here comes Kirk Cousins. So the Vikings will take it off at their own 25-yard line. Kurt is running out, holding his hands over his ear holes so he can hear the play call. I'm sure that stadium is rocking right now. Oh, what? Wait a second. The official came up and told them. Oh, they marked it to the right hash. They were in the center hash, but they moved them to the right. I guess because of where the ball went out at the touchback.
Pretty big game here for Minnesota.
Yes, it is. 2-4. This is crucial for them. So Kirk Cousins is under center. Looks like he's slapping his helmet. He's possibly audible the play. Takes the snap. Pitch to number 2. That is. Oh wow, he had a good gain. Who is that?
Alexander Mattis.
Mattis with a gain of about 20 on that play. Nice. Hold on, my app is not refreshing. Let me refresh it here again for you guys.
Minnesota did a really good job blocking on that one. I mean, they opened up a huge hole, and that's really hard against that 49ers defense. We saw Dallas could run it against them. Cleveland ran against them okay, but they still weren't great. And Cleveland's got a really good running game.
Right. All right. Kirk Cousins takes a snap, quick jump off to the tight end, it looks like, and he has no gain. He is actually knocked for a loss on that play.
Ooh, that one was rough. It's got a Dre Greenlaw there.
Let me reset this. My app is messing up here. I'm going to move this over here. Correct this for you guys. There we go. I moved it around and so it messed up for a second, so I'm going to adjust it, guys. I do apologize.
Cousins in shotgun back to his right. Back motions behind him. Cousins takes the snap, looking to throw. He throws it, and it will be caught by Jordan Addison. Oh, no, it's a pick. The 49ers pick him off. Charvarius Ward. All right, so he's stole it from Addison, and that's going to be the 49ers ball. Big turnover early. Charvarius Ward on that one.
Alrighty, I think we got this going so I can see everything here.
Man, he just stole that from it. Oh, man. That was really close. I mean,
Purdy throws a pass to, was that Kittle?
I'm a little bit behind you.
Quick pass. Yes, it was. It was pass to Kittle.
Man, he was...
I think he got enough for the first one at a 10-yard gain they're giving him.
That was an interesting play. A lot of pressure. I'm wondering if that was a screen or something that he just checked out of.
All right, Brock Purdy stepping in. They're inside Minnesota's side of the field. Quick pass to, and I'm not game on all these guys' names for the 49ers. Byron Murphy. Nope. Brandon
Ayuk.
Number 11. There we go. Getting it down, guys. So Minnesota received the kickoff. Second set of plays, they threw an interception, interception. 49ers ball. They're inside the 30-yard line on Minnesota. Purdy is in the shotgun, getting ready to take the snap. Quick pass to number 15. And he has enough for the first down. Looks like he gained about 7 on that play. Jennings is the receiver.
'49ers, they're starting out pretty pass heavy here. That's a little interesting.
They are. More of that West Coast offense, man.
Yeah. Wish Dallas knew how to run it well.
Right? All right, it looks like Purdy is going to be under the center. First and 10 from the Minnesota 17. I formation, handoff to McCaffrey, and he is stopped with the gain of about 2 is what I'm gathering on that play. He kind of got up a little bit gimpy, like his left leg, he was kind of favoring it for a second there. I'm not sure if that was natural or what.
You don't want to see that if you're a 49ers fan.
No.
He does look a little... Doesn't look...
He suffered an oblique injury to his rib. All right, here we go. Looks like McCaffrey's in single back formation. Purdy's under center. Hard count. Handoff to McCaffrey. Sweep to the left. Gain of a few. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Was that? They gave it to him. McCaffrey did fumble, and it is a turnover. He fumbled. He got hit. It looked like he may have been down. They're already signaling.
If he wasn't, that's a huge break for Minnesota.
No kidding. They're about to score.
Have you seen the angle yet? If it shows if he's down?
They're doing it now. Here we go. They're showing the angle. He's hit low. Oh, it is a fumble. The defender had him rolled up, and McCaffrey was trying to push forward, and the guy's head, he was on top of him, and his head knocked the ball out. So that is a fumble. Turnover on that. Turnover to the Vikings. That was huge for the Vikings defense, especially against the 49ers. Those of you guys in, we got 8 likes on the channel. Appreciate it. Our goal tonight is to hit 25 likes. Can we get 25 likes in, guys? I think we can do it. We got 22 last night. Our goal is 25 tonight. So we've got 5 people currently in. All right, they're swapping sides. So what do you think is going to be different this go around with Kirk Cousins? Is he going to be a little bit more conservative? Are they going to run more?
I don't think much will change. I think that was just a bad throw by him there. It was a little of a tight window. I really don't know what he saw there, but this is an awfully sloppy start for both offenses. You got a longer week to prepare, and you come out like that. I'd be interested to hear what the coaches are saying to him on the sideline, but
right.
I would like to see Minnesota run the ball some more. I mean, you got that 20-yard gain, and then you immediately start throwing it.
Yeah, I agree with you. A little bit more run heavy at first, kind of keep 49ers on their backs.
Yes. I mean, you run to set up the pass, and I guess that's kind of what they were doing with those throws. But, I mean, after a 20-yard gain, you'd think you'd want to, I don't know. I'm no play caller, so, but.
Right. All right, so looks like the Rangers are still... Yeah, I'm still showing the Rangers top of the first. 2 outrunners at first and third. They've got 3 on the board. And to bat is Tavares. No. He's on deck. I'm sorry. Young is batting the third baseman. I'm looking at my phone. It's a smaller screen. My poor eyes. All right, we're coming off a commercial break. Getting ready to get back started here. So are you a little bit behind me, Rowan?
I think I am, but keep doing what you're doing, obviously. I will just comment later.
And you're watching on the Red Zone?
I am watching on NFL Plus.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. They are back live. Cousins is under the center. I formation for the Vikings. And it is a handoff. And he is actually met at the line and pushed back. They may have actually got a loss on that one, actually. Mattis, they actually gave him 2-yard loss on that. 2nd and 12 now for the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was Javon Hargrave there for the 49ers.
Yes.
Pretty big, pretty good start for that defense. I imagine they're not too pleased with the offense after they gave him the ball in prime territory, but
no kidding. Cousins in the shotgun. He is hit as he throws, and it's incomplete pass to number 87.
TJ Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson. All right. Cousins is doing his fist bump. So they're doing some little bit of a hurry up offense. It's 3rd and 12. Most likely going to be a pass. Looked like that was a cornerback that actually hit Cousins. All right. Cousins in shotgun formation. The running back to his left. Mathis is to his left. He's audibling. Back up. There we go. Snap is taken. Looks like a quick pass over the middle to Hawkinson. And it's a gain of 16. They gave him 16 yards on that reception.
Well, that's a big time throw and catch right there. I mean, you got to take everything you can get against the 49ers. And if you can get that tight end, especially without Jefferson, I mean, Hawkinson is your best player on the offense right now without Jefferson.
Right.
And pretty sure he had a quiet game last week, if I remember correctly. And you really need to get him going.
True that. He was, all right, he is under center. Cousins under center. Single back. Quick pass to the receiver on the right, number 3. He is met as soon as he catches the ball, Addison, with a gain of about 2-3 yards on that. Welcome, guys. We're starting to get more of you guys in the stream. We got 8 guys in here now. We got Rowan's biggest fan is in the channel. We got Rowan Bowman in. We got some of his fans in. They're chatting up with him. So, say hello.
What's up, guys?
All right, Cousins takes the snap. He throws a quick pass to, I didn't even see, you caught number 3. Addison again. With another first down.
Jordan
11-yard gain.
Jordan Addison is going to be huge for this Vikings offense. You know, first round pick this year coming out of USC. You know, there were a lot of guys who were down on Addison, but coming into this draft, but he played very well so far. And without Justin Jefferson, you know, you really need someone on the outside to get it going.
Right on. All right, they're breaking the huddle. It looks like they're back in an I formation this time. Cousins under center. He is already audibling. Handoff to Mattis on the right side rush, and he is a power rusher. He gains about 5 on that play. He was grinding it out. They're showing Jefferson on the sideline. He's placed on IR October 11th with a hamstring. Probably one of their top ones. Can you see chat, Rowan?
Yes, I can.
They're talking to you.
Man, I guess I'm already getting that KimbroNator clout.
You are getting it. There you go. All right, here we go. Back. Cousins is under center. So, I think the 49ers jumped because they made contact. Look at there, guys. We're barely in the first quarter. We got 13 likes on the stream. I think we're going to shatter that 25. May go up to 30.
We're up to
14 likes. Awesome,
15.
guys. 15, even better. Let's keep it going. Keep the steam growing. There we go. So 15-yard or 5-yard encroachment on the 49ers. So they mark it up 5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 50. Fake handoff, Cousins. He's looking to pass. He throws deep to Mattis. That is about a 20-yard reception I see there. 22 yards. That was a nice play fake there by Cousins. Do you know who your granddad's favorite football team is?
I believe he told me it was the Vikings at one point.
Yeah, he said he was a big Vikings fan, so he's most likely watching this game. Biggest fan. My biggest fan is in. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well.
And
let's get with it. Here we go. All right, Cousins shotgun formation. Mattis to his left. They are offsides. It is a flag. Offsides on the Vikings. Cousins had some anger. He spiked that ball. Did you see that? He spiked the ball. He was so upset.
had something drawn up that he liked, probably.
Right, saw something and his guys jump off sides. He let them know by slamming that ball down. And his frustration.
Up to 18 likes now.
Wow, guys.
Keep it going, guys. Keep it going, guys. Let's get to 25 and then 30.
All right, quick handoff, Mattis. He is on a run. He gained back all the penalty yards. He gained about 15. It's 1st and 15. What did they give him? That was a nice little rush.
You know, it's really interesting. Madison, he's had some rough games recently. You know, he's replacing, former Pro Bowl running back Dalvin Cook, who's with the Jets now, and they're really getting him going early on.
They are. Another quick handoff. He has met the line. He gained maybe about a yard. Hello, Anonymous. Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Missed you the other day. Biggest fan is back. I just now saw Anonymous's chat there. There we go. You guys are starting to chat it up. Good deal. Be sure to tell all your family and friends that we're live and come in here and hang out with us. Goal is 25 likes, and we're going to keep pushing it up. Let's get it to 100, man. That'd be awesome. That stream I had the other night having almost 300 likes. Can we even do that again? All right, Cousins is under shotgun. Matt is to his right, takes the snap. He airs it out to Addison for a touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown pass to Addison. And the Vikings are on the board with that.
That
is huge for the Vikings right now, guys.
After those turnovers basically offset, it's good for the Vikings there to strike early, we see these teams get behind against the 49ers and they just do not recover.
That's true.
49ers will just run it down their throat. And those defensive linemen will just pin their ears back and just get on them.
Field goal is good. 7-0. Wow, is this going to be another upset tonight?
It would be fitting of this week. Thanks, Rowan. Thanks, Rowan's biggest fan. I appreciate the compliment.
He is one of the most knowledgeable people I know about sports. He knows a lot about sports. He is a good addition to the stream tonight. Glad you're here, Rowan.
Glad to be here.
All right, so the Vikings just scored a touchdown, so they're up 7-0. Those of you guys just joining in the stream here, Vikings receive the kickoff. First set of plays, Cousins throws an interception. Quick recap. San Francisco gets the ball. They start rolling it down the field. It looks like they're going to run it in. McCaffrey has a fumble, turns right back over inside the 20-yard line to the Vikings, and the Vikings march it down the field and score. What better way to compensate that turnover, get another turnover, and take it back down the field?
And the Astros just scored a run.
I see that. Yeah, we're at a commercial break. Let me throw that back up here real quick.
Looked like it was a double.
Oh man, my box is not working again. Oh well, yep. I'm not going to worry about that. That little menu box is disappeared on me. Oh well. So yes, it is Astros 1, Rangers 3 in the top of the second.
I just saw the double play there by the Rangers, getting both their. Man, that was a nice little defensive play right there. So going to be. Correct me if I'm wrong. Man, I've forgotten how baseball innings work. Do the Rangers come back out there, or is it the Astros again?
The Rangers are back up. Top of the inning, the baseball, the away team bats first, and the bottom of the inning, the home team bats.
So does the baseball 7-game format, is it like 2-3-2 like the NBA used to do, or?
Yeah, 2-3-2. You got it right. So the first two is the like the team that has the better record. Mm-hmm. So the Astros had the better record. So the first two games are in Houston. The next three were in Arlington, and the last two will be in Houston. Went blank there. They got that pro flag football they keep advertising. That's in our area, ironically, here. And we missed the sign-ups for my son this year. Hopefully we'll get him in it next year. All right, we're getting ready to kick off to the 49ers. It's a first quarter still, 4:48 to go in the first quarter. And it is a deep kick, and it's going to be a touchback. So the 49ers will take it out at the 25-yard line. Oh, wow. Astros are changing pitchers. Hunter Brown replaces Phil Matten. So they were already in the bullpen. Second inning. Benjamin Rowe, what is up, man? Got all my nephews in here. You're doing flag football? That is awesome, man. I played flag football too when I was younger. You have a lot of fun at that. Rowan did too, I remember. All right, here we go. Brock Purdy takes snap shotgun, hands off to McCaffrey. It's a gain of about 3 yards. Gets him out to the 28-yard line, it looks like. Welcome to the stream, Benjamin. Glad to see you here, man.
Gonna need to get Benjamin in on one of these streams one day.
I know, man. We'll have to get you in as well. All right, 49ers are in the play call. They're calling a play from a huddle. They're getting ready to walk up to the line. Looks like they're going to be in I formation again. Purdy's going to be under center. Man goes in motion from top to bottom, or bottom to the top. And Purdy tapped his hip. Fullback steps out. Looks like a fake handoff and a quick pass to number 11.
Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk, there we go. There is a spring season for the pro flag football, Rowan. I'll have to check it out for Timothy.
Oh, man.
Do you know when the sign-ups are for that? Is Liam gone? Hopefully he's in. All right. I know we need to get Liam in here as well. We need to get all the cousins in. All right. So here we go. 1st and 10. Purdy takes the snap. Quick handoff to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey just, I mean, for a little back, he's got some power. He gains about 5-6 yards on that carry. Run up the middle. He doesn't go down easy. That's what caused him that fumble. He's got some bruising on his ribs, which I've been there. It makes it sore. So he's carrying that football on those ribs. That's got to hurt when he takes those hits.
Yeah.
So let's see what formation they go in. They're on November 3rd. Oh, I appreciate you letting me know. We need to check that out. All right, here we go. Purdy puts the man in motion. Shotgun formation. McCaffrey's to his right. Takes a snap. And there's a flag. It looks like it's offsides on the 49ers. So they're going to march it back 5 yards. Good deal. 2nd and 9. So that erased that gain.
Man, you know what? I bet you Timothy would adore flag football. Flag football is so fun.
He's so big, too. He's pretty fast for as big as he is. All right, here we go. Purdy is shotgun, takes the snap, steps back, pass to number 15. Looks like it's a gain of Jennings. It's a gain of 18 yards. That makes up the first down for the 49ers. They're moving the ball.
That was a nice throw there by Purdy.
That was. That puts them on Minnesota's side of the field. He didn't have much room left. There was not much of a gap on that pass.
Yeah. Daniil Hunter with the pressure there.
All right. Purdy's in shotgun. Twins to the right. Takes snap. Another pass. Oh, he was going for Kittle. He threw it high for Kittle, and Kittle gets clipped at the legs and goes down head first. That looks like that hurt. And Kittle comes up a little bit gimpy on that one, guys. Kittle was I think he got roughed up a little bit on that one. He had him all laid out, and he got hit low.
Never like to see that,
No,
Um,
he took a pretty good shot there, so let's hope he's okay.
it was Harrison Smith there on the hit.
He's
Pretty
got his
infamous.
shoulder wrapped up. Did you notice Kittle's got his shoulder wrapped up?
Yeah, I feel like he's
Purdy
doing
takes
that
the
for a
snap.
minute.
He is flushed out of the pocket. He set steps, and he is out of the pocket. He's rushing to the right. He's got the first down and more. Up to the 15 yard. He got a 15 yards on that carry. What yard line did they get him out on? I think it's on the Minnesota's 44. No.
Looked like around the 25.
25. There we go. KimbroBella, you made it to the stream. Hello. How are you doing?
How's it going, KimbroBella? Man, that's a nice run there by Purdy. I mean, all that pressure to be able to step up in it.
He was able to get out. I don't know how. Here we go. They're lined up in a I formation, it looks like. Purdy's under center. Take snap. Fake handoff. Quick pass at Mathis, or at number 11. Ayuka.
Man, Brandon Ayuk, I mean, he's really making himself known here early on with Deebo Samuel out.
For sure.
They're going to need him and Jennings to step up. I mean, he's got Deebo does so much for that offense, and now without him, and, one more injury, and all of a sudden, you're going to have like Jordan Mason in there, so.
Right.
Brian Flores, former Dolphins coach.
All right, shotgun formation. Purdy takes snap, handoff to McCaffrey. He is hit at the line with no gain. They saw that one coming. Right up the middle.
Going to be third and short at the beginning of the second. So the Rangers, 2 outs, top of the second. Where I'm at is a 2-0 count.
I show it middle. It's one in the bottom of the second. They grounded out. Yep, still 3-1 Rangers. Representing, guys. Welcome to the stream. We got 8 people in here. I said at the beginning of the stream, wonder if any of you can guess whose jersey am I wearing. It's an all-star jersey from 2011 season. So, I wonder if y'all can guess who it is. And it's a Ranger. So, yeah, checking back on the score again. It's refresh on that. The Rangers are up 3-1 over the Astros in the middle of the second, going to the bottom of the second. Astros are getting ready to come up to bat. We have Kyle Tucker, Chaz McCormick, and Jeremy Pena coming up for the Astros. There's a lot of commercials tonight. Man.
Yeah.
Life on Our Planet on Netflix this October. Seems like every year they come out with a new series about that. All the dinosaurs and stuff.
Man, it feels like every month nowadays.
Nowadays, right? It used to be Shark Week a lot back in the day, but I don't think they even do that anymore. Oh, they got to represent. They're showing Madden 24.
You played any Madden 24 yet?
I have not.
I actually been playing NFL 2K5 a lot recently.
Oh, really? You're going back nostalgia now.
Yeah, I've heard it's. I mean, a lot of people were saying it's the best football game ever, and I mean, I can agree. I mean, it's really fun.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Have not gotten Madden 24. Might get NBA 2K24 here pretty soon. Probably gonna get Spider-Man first.
Yeah. Right on.
Oh, it looks really good.
Guys, I'm showing we're at 18 likes on the stream. We're 2 away from having, or no, actually 7 away, I'm sorry. 7 away from having our goal of 25 likes for the stream here, guys. All right. San Francisco has got the ball on the 22-yard line. Empty backfield, shotgun formation. Purdy takes a snap. Quick pass to, he is hit. Number 15, Jennings. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes, Jennings. A little bit slow to get up on that play. But that's going to be a 4th and 5 for the 49ers now. They are sending out their field goal team.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big stop. I mean, another big stop there by the Vikings in that, deep in their own territory. I mean, San Francisco, they need to capitalize on those opportunities. Minnesota's not exactly a bad offense.
No, they're not. They're showing them up tonight so far. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
And he missed it. He missed the field goal. A 40-yard attempt. Wide right, guys. Wow.
Man,
Minnesota came up huge.
They took this dude in the 3rd round, cut Robbie Gould, and took him, and it's not looked good so far.
No, not at all. My goodness. I say wide right. It was about 2 feet, but still, he missed it. You miss it by an inch or miss it by a mile, you miss it. All right. So checking back up on the baseball game here, we have it's bottom of the 2nd. Looks like we got 1 out. McCormick is up batting. He's got a 2-0 count on McCormick. So yeah, that was huge for the Vikings coming in and able to hold them up to a field goal. 40-yard field goal. That should be a pretty routine field goal, especially for an NFL kicker.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't college anymore.
There's high school kickers making 40-yard.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, my alma mater, knock on wood, I'm going to knock on this real wood desk, he's nailed a few 40-plus yard field goals this season. He has not missed a field goal or an extra point yet. Hard to believe, but that's high school. He's kicked all 4 years. This is his senior year. He started as a freshman.
Jeez Louise, I mean, even in the NFL nowadays, 50 yards feels like you should be making that kick, especially in a dome. 40 yards in a dome nowadays. I mean, that feels like it should be. I say it feels like it should be a chip shot, but I know if I went out there, I'd be probably 39 yards short.
Now they do talk about one thing, and I've heard them talk about baseball. I've heard them talk a little bit about it on field goals too. Domes created dead air. Mm-hmm. And it kills like on a baseball, the trajectory. When they say they hit it in a dome, like a ball in a natural open stadium with a little bit of breeze, it will create a different resistant movement on the ball. And they say it does the same thing with a football. So, not sure how much it truly affects it, but they say it does happen. I got Anonymous talking to Rowan. Anonymous.
What's up, Anonymous? How you doing today?
Jake Moody is on the sideline for the 49ers. He looks disgusted with that field goal attempt. All right, here we go. Vikings 1st and 10 from their own 30. Takes the handoff to Mathis, and he gains maybe a yard on that carry, if that. Looks like Shanahan is studying the tablet. I don't know what he's looking at.
Probably looking up if Robbie Gould is still available.
It's Robbie Gould still available. Can you come up here right now? He's wanting to come suit up now. All right, here we go. Cousins under center. He does a tight end pass to Hawkinson. I never can pronounce his name right. And they gain enough for the first down, so they move the chains forward.
It's a weird name.
Hawkinson. Okay, yeah. TJ. I'll just call him TJ. That'd be easier for me to say.
Yeah.
All right, they break the huddle. 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Solo back. Cousins under center, sends man in motion, and it's a handoff to Mathis. He gains about 3 yards on the play to the right side. You do already know who he is. Man, they're showing the replay of that field goal over and over again. They've showed it 3 times now. Then they go back to the kicker. And it's got to be terrible to be a kicker. I feel bad for that. All right, Cousins shotgun, takes a snap, quick pass to TJ. It's a 10-yard gain, enough for another Minnesota Vikings 1st down, 1st and 10.
Man, they're getting Hawkinson going. I mean, as they need to do.
They do. They have to score. If you want to put a death blow on the 49ers, you go score right now, especially coming off of that. All right, they're across midfield. Cousins is audibling. He's under center. He is audible in the play, changing the play. Takes a snap, steps back, quick pass to TJ again. He is met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard on that play. He was a quick pass. He was a drag route to the right.
Dre Greenlaw, looks like Greenlaw got hurt for the 49ers.
Just on that play?
On the previous TJ Hawkinson play.
Okay.
Came off the field. That could be a big loss. I mean, Greenlaw has been playing out of his mind recently.
All right, it's another handoff to... Didn't see who it was. Cam Akers. It was a 13-yard run. He was a solo back.
It's interesting that they're I guess they're just trying to give Madison a break on this series. I mean, Dallas used to do that with Zeke. Cam Akers, Cam Akers they acquired from the Rams earlier this season. Had a bit of a dysfunctional career there, a couple good seasons, but
another run with the Akers. He gained about 5 yards on that carry up the middle. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Of course, some big news with the Vikings broke today that Danielle Hunter might be on the move at the trade deadline. Adam Schefter reporting that people should keep an eye out for that as we get closer to that. I would be surprised if they did that, but we'll see.
Right on, right on. Cousins hard count under center, pitch back to Atkins, and it's a sweep to the right. He gains about 2 yards on that drive, and it's a flag on the play, so it's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. Let's see what this flag's on, though. Holding Minnesota. Wow, that was terrible.
That could be a momentum killer.
That could. That's going to push them back 10 yards.
I mean, they were doing really good all the time. They were draining off, you know.
Yeah, he was grabbing his shoulder pads and was like twisting the linebacker around. 84 Jennings for the Vikings. All right, here we go. Cousins is in shotgun formation. Takes snap, throws number 3. It looks like it's a pass, wide receiver pass to the opposite side. And they gain enough for the 1st down, and he is still on his feet. Number 32, Chandler, down inside the 10-yard line. That was a little play trickery there. That's enough to overcome that holding penalty.
Nice play call there.
That wipes out that loss of the 10 yards from the penalty, and it gets them about a 30-yard gain almost.
Well set up. I bet you they were practicing that one just for fun at practice and just said, I guess we'll just throw it out here, 2nd and 14.
Right.
All right, so inside the 10, it's a big opportunity here for Minnesota.
Oh, there's a flag on the play. pass interference, offensive pass interference on KJ for the Vikings.
Oh.
O'Connell is in the ref's face. He is yelling at the ref.
KJ Osborne.
Yeah. It's
Man,
another penalty.
He was really far downfield too. That's an.
Yeah, it's a spot. They called it a spot foul, so it doesn't wipe out the whole thing. It's a spot foul, is what they're saying, because I guess it was after. Well, no, I mean, they're showing a replay of it.
I'd be interested. Go ahead.
It's hard to see what. Okay, now they're back to where they started at, 2nd and 24. So that wipes out the entire game.
That seems like an interesting call. It looked like he didn't really engage until the ball had been caught, but
wow, that was a nice catch to KJ. He went to KJ. He threw it to KJ, the guy that cost him the yardage. He made a leaping catch. Wow.
Get some of his confidence back.
Trying to. He caught that with the defender reaching in. So it makes it 3rd and 10 now. Gains back 14 yards on that play. Quick pass to 31, Atkins. And he is on his feet. He is inside the 5-yard line. That is a quick pass to the right. Wow. He did not want to go down.
And that's going to be a Vikings first down, I assume. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen a flag. There's no penalty flag, so it's not coming back yet. Uh-oh. Hawkins is grabbing his leg, his left leg. He is down. So it's going to be an injury timeout.
Uh-oh.
Are they showing it on your side as well?
Haven't quite got there yet. Top of the 3rd now. And Garcia just foul ball there.
The Rangers scored another run.
He's holding his calf. That could be an Achilles.
No, that's his upper calf. I think it's. I honestly think it could be a cramp too. It could be a cramp. I hope it is. I want to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah. I remember, I don't know if you remember this, back in 2020, it was Cowboys-Giants, and it was the game where Dak got injured against the Giants. I don't know if you remember that. I remember Tony Romo saying, man, if you're a Cowboys fan, you got to hope it's a cramp.
Right.
And as they're showing it, it shows the Giants defender, I think it was Logan Ryan, landed on Dak's ankle, and
broke it.
That was not a cramp, Tony.
I remember that now. I forgot all about that. Yeah.
Home run, I think, for the Rangers. I might be wrong, but
Garcia. Donald Garcia hit another home run. That's his 6th of the postseason.
Man,
he is going off. He had a grand slam last night. Wow. Looks like the Rangers will take it away, guys. At this point, top of 3rd, so there's a lot of baseball left.
A lot of baseball left, but I mean, got a pretty nice lead so far.
Right.
If I saw a stat that the Mavericks, Stars, and Rangers have now all made a conference championship, and all 3 of those teams have all made a conference championship in their respective sports in the last 18 months. And if the Rangers win, the Stars will and the Rangers will have both been to a championship in the last few months. And the Cowboys have not made a conference championship in 27 years.
That's great. That's crazy. All right, TJ is up. He's on the sideline. Looks like he's fine. So
Probably
that,
just a
I'm
cramp.
guessing just a cramp already. It's early in the game for that. All right, here we go. Cousins under center. It's on the 2-yard line. Handoff, and he is met with a barrage of 49ers. It looks like it's going to give him a loss of maybe 1 or 2 on that carry. That was Mathis is back in there. Yeah, he doesn't get. He gets 2 steps, and they meet him. All right, guys. 2nd and goal from their 3-yard line. Cousins under center, hard count, fake handoff. He is looking to throw. He throws to he overthrows Addison. Incomplete to Addison. That was a quick throw. He was wide open in the back of the end zone as well, guys. Wide open. Welcome, Jeff. Hell, chat. We got Jeff in the house tonight, guys. Welcome, Jeff. A great game so far. It's Vikings are about to score again, man. And also on the baseball score, we have a 4. Rangers are 4. The Astros are 1 in the top of the 3rd.
Man,
All right.
Cousins going to want that one back.
He is indeed. 3rd and goal. Cousins, shotgun. He throws, and it's an incomplete pass. There was actually 2 receivers close to each other, and it just went right over both of them. He threw a little high for a jump pass.
Now I got a question.
Yeah.
Ball where it is. Team you're playing, position you're in.
You go for it.
Are you taking the points? Or you're going for it. All right.
You got to stick it to him while you can, in my opinion.
I think I'm going to take the points here.
Yeah, it would be wise to take that field goal. Oh, it was deflected. The 49ers deflected it. Oh, no, they are going for field goal. So take the point, and it is good. So make it 10-0. So it's definitely a 2-score game now. Go Rangers. That is right, Jeff.
Go Rangers indeed.
So it looks like Phillies and Diamondbacks are going to Game 7 tomorrow to determine who goes. It's do or die. Is it going to be a Rangers and Diamondbacks? That would be an interesting matchup. Let's see. That indeed. So those of you guys new here in chat, this is my nephew, Rowan. He's here next to me. He's helping me cover the game. He was also in the video the other day with our Pickems. So he's currently beating me in the Pickem. So he's got me down by a few. So, and those of you guys that are new in here on that as well, in the description below, you'll see there's also a fantasy league. I know it's at the end of this week, but go ahead and get registered now. Put your picks in for next week, and you can pick against us as well. We'll be dropping our video by Wednesday at some point for week 8 picks. We'll be coming out with that as well. So they're at a commercial break. The Vikings just kicked a field goal. What was that, a 25-yard field goal? If that. It was like an extra point, basically, wasn't it, Rowan?
Yeah, basically. You know, you'd like that a little bit shorter, actually. I think they kick extra points from like the 15 now. But
that is true.
You know, you'd like to have obviously a touchdown there, but you know, to drain almost 8 minutes off the clock and to get points, you know, take a double-digit lead, I'd still call that a pretty successful drive there by Minnesota. 49ers have got to respond here. I mean, I feel like the Vikings have pretty much had the ball this entire game. Oh, no problem. And, you know, the 49ers really have got to get something going. 2 failed trips where you're pretty deep in Minnesota territory. I mean, you don't, even a team like the 49ers, you can't really have that happen, you know, against another NFL team. I mean, you're just not going to recover. And
that's true.
So if they come out here again and they don't score, they could be in trouble. I mean, because the Vikings are moving the ball, no problem.
And their defense is stepping up in this game so far, too. Their defense is playing good, solid football right now as well. All right, they're getting ready to kick off to the Vikings, or the 49ers. So we got 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. So let's see if the 49ers can overcome and come up with some points, or they're going to get shut out the first half. And it looks like it's going to be a touchback. All right, the 49ers come out. They're going to take it from the right hash. So the 49ers are at 93 yards of total offense to 195 yards of total offense for the Vikings. So 49ers are hurting on offense right now. All right, here we go. Purdy's in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Throws out to Kittle. Little wide receiver screen. Kittle is up with about a 7-yard gain. Loses his helmet in the process. His hair is all over his face. He can't see anything. He's getting up. He's putting his helmet back on.
Pulled a Jason Witten out there.
He did, didn't he? Looked like he stuttered for a second. I don't know if he was losing his feet there at the start of that, or just something didn't look right for a second. Or maybe he was just doing that on purpose. All right, here we go. Twins to the right. Kittle's in Purdy's in shotgun. McCaffrey's to his left. Takes a snap. And he hands off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey runs up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain. He is stopped for maybe... They may have gave him a yard. So it's going to be third down for the 49ers. It's not looking good for the 49ers offense at all on this. Let's see what they do here. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Big play here, I mean.
Yes, sir. He's in a shotgun formation, solo backfield. Wow. The center, I think, was offsides because the nose guard just pushed the center on his back. He just literally blasted him off. And they're throwing the flags. They're saying it was offensive. Oh, wow. No, the penalty flag is saying delay of game on the 49ers. Ew. That's a crazy one there. Oh, did you see that? He was pointing. He was pointing at the time clock. The nose guard was. What? Oh, that's a quick pass to Ayuka. That's a nice 25-yard gain by the 49ers. Did you see that yet?
Not yet. I'm just laughing at it. Man, that nose guard, the moment that clock hit 0,
he just blasted him. He's like, man, look, the time ran out. You're too late.
I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Man, that is a nice throw and catch there, though.
Definitely. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. They are actually cross midfield now. High formation, a handoff to McCaffrey. He is around to the right side. Met the gain of about maybe 3 on that carry. Hello, smartest boy. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing great tonight. We got a close game here for the moment. It's a second quarter. 5 minutes to go. 49ers are down 0-10 against the Vikings. They're driving the ball, though. They're making a little bit of headway. So we got Brock Purdy. They are losing. It's hard to believe. Quick pass to number 11. Does he have enough of a first down? It doesn't look like they gave it to him. No, they didn't. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Jeff says the most fun I've ever had at a baseball game was Astros versus Angels last year. It was a heckle fest, brawls in the stands. I bet it was. I went to a Rangers game on opening day, and there's fights out in the restaurants.
Huh?
Been there for some of those. Those are pretty wild. All right, Purdy's under center. He puts a man in motion, and it's a quick handoff to McCaffrey, who gains enough for the first down. Give him about 4 on that carry. Looks like
I
1st and 10. What you got?
I love sports as much as the next guy, but those fights always just confuse me. I mean,
Oh yeah, people get crazy, man. You get a little bit of alcohol in people, they kind of do crazy things.
that's true.
Alrighty, 1st and 10. Clock is running. 3 minutes and 16 seconds and counting. Purdy takes the snap, shotgun, and it's a quick handoff. I didn't see to who, and he's met at the line. I think he's going to lose a couple yards on that. Looks like it's Elijah Mitchell. They may have a loss of a yard. Yeah, that's 2nd and 11. Elijah was in for McCaffrey for one play there.
Looks like the Astros got a run. 4-2 now, bottom of the 3rd.
Oh, Bregman hit a home run. Yep.
Pretty good game over there.
My vote was for San Francisco.
I also picked
All right.
San Francisco.
Purdy he was flushed out of the pocket. A quick pass to number 15, and he almost has enough for the first down. Come for the game, stay for the bruises. It's true. I don't go to games to get bruises. I don't like bruises. All right, Purdy is in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 1 on they're on Minnesota's 25-yard line. Kittle's in motion. Oh man, it looks like there is a penalty. Nope. What happened? I think they called timeout.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Okay. So I'm not listening to the game audio. I don't want to get copyright infringement, so I'm reading the game as it's being watched. So Canada, bonjour, welcome, my friend. Those of you guys new in here, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. KimbroNator here. This is my nephew, Rowan. We got him
How's
in.
it going?
He's his first co-host live stream. So we do getting into covering football, and I'm covering a little bit of postseason for Major League Baseball as well. We're watching the Astros. It's bottom of the 3rd, 4-2. Rangers are up. Our goal is 25 likes. We are sitting at 20 current. We're almost at the 25.
Big time, big missed catch out there in the outfield in the Rangers-Astros game. And now the Astros have a runner on 3rd, still bottom of the 3rd, 1 out. 4-2 right now. Astros starting to make a comeback.
This may be a game that goes down the wire. You never know.
That's kind of game 7.
I agree. Save the best for last. Looks like those of y'all also knew the Phillies lost to the Diamondbacks, so they're going to go to game 7 as well tomorrow. It'll be the primetime game as well. I'm going to stream it, but I will not be home. I'll fire it up and let it run in the background. So feel free to come in here and hang out and chat. I'll be popping in chat a little bit. So all right, they're coming back from a 2-minute warning. 49ers have the ball. Looks like they're on 25, so it's 3rd and 1. It's 25, but they're showing it's the 26. So I mean, it's kind of halfway there. It's hard to really see where it's at exactly, but it's right there on the 25, you can say. 3rd and 1, they're lining up. We got. What are they doing now? Okay, they're.
Apparently, the Vikings had 8 players on the field for one play.
Wow, that was right before the 2-minute warning.
That
was a big mix-up there.
Probably looking to make a substitution and.
Canada, I cannot read French. I'm sorry. Something Halloween you're saying there.
Here, I'll get it plugged into Google Translate.
There you go. Welcome, my friend.
That should be a feature in YouTube chats.
I bet it's coming. I bet it's coming at some point in time. Man. Alrighty, here we go. They're breaking the huddle. They're resetting. I'm not sure what happened there exactly. Alright. So it looks like Purdy is on I formation. Takes a snap. Hand off to McCaffrey. And a quick gain of about 7 yards on that run. McCaffrey was a run to the right. They pick up the first down easily. He only had about half a yard to get. They said a yard, but it was about a half a yard. All right, so it makes it 1st and 10, 1:37 to go in the second quarter here. 49ers have the ball. They're driving. This is a 9-play drive, 57 yards. They've taken up over 6 minutes of the clock. Do they score? Or they come away with some points here? Let's see what happens. They're from the Vikings 18. Purdy throws a quick pass to number 82. Welly. That is a tight end, and it's a 12-yard gain, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line of Minnesota. And it looks like Minnesota called a timeout, not the 49ers. How ironic would you call a timeout in that situation? I guess they did not like their defense there.
Yeah, maybe they're hoping to get the ball back or something as well.
That would be good. Now you're gonna make me hungry. On some French fries, right? That's some good stuff. I've had it one time. Had it down at Disney World.
Isn't there a restaurant in the Canada section there or something?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Will I be trick-or-treating? Actually, I will. I'll post on here, post on Twitter and Instagram what my costume will be. So stay tuned for that. All right. Looks like it's a quick handoff to McCaffrey, and it runs up the middle. They shift it to the right, run up the middle. It's a gain of a few yards on that carry. Looks like the end of 3, Rangers Astros still 4-2. Makes it 2nd and goal with 1:04 to go. Minnesota called another timeout.
1 remaining in this half. Looks like the Rangers just pushed it to the 4th inning. Could be top of the 4th now. I think they just got their 3rd out.
The 1:04 to go in the second quarter. 49ers are. Looks like McLeod, they showed him running off the field. He's having some equipment problems with his helmet. All right, so it's a single back formation. Purdy's under center. Tight formation, and it is handoff to McCaffrey. Run up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, 49ers. It's 1:01 to go in the second quarter. We have a touchdown.
That was a nice drive there by San Francisco. They needed to respond after, really bad first half so far, and they did it. I mean,
They did. They need those points. Jeff, you got some beef stroganoff on the stove. I'll be right over. I love me some beef stroganoff. And the 49ers lining up for the extra point here. The kick is up, and it is good. He made that one. He redeemed himself. I felt bad. So earlier that Jake Moody for the 49ers attempted a 40-yard field goal. I think it was a second drive, wasn't it? Second or third drive of the game.
drive.
And attempted a 40-yard field goal and missed it to the right. And man, they showed the replay 3 or 4 times. Showed Moody. He was on the bench, sitting on his bench with his head down. He was upset, man. There's got to be a lot running through a kicker's mind when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
confidence is everything at that position. I mean, the term self-fulfilling prophecy. If they don't think they're going to be able to make it, they probably won't.
Right.
So, that's a huge bounce back for him. He's gotten a lot of flack because, San Francisco, he's not been great. I think he missed a kick against the Browns last week, and San Francisco used a 3rd-round pick to take him and passed on bringing back Robbie Gould. So,
yeah, Robbie Gould was like clockwork for him too.
Probably a Hall of Famer. Probably that's probably going to be in his future.
For sure.
Won him a couple playoff games. I mean, beat the Packers.
I mean, you go back to the kickers I can think back of is Adam Vinatieri, for Indianapolis. Janikowski. When you go back across history, Janikowski seemed like he played till he was like 50 years old or something. He was like really old kicker, but he can still kick a ball. And I even date myself even a little bit more. Morton Anderson.
Oh yeah,
old school. Yeah, he played for the Saints. He played for several teams actually.
Did he win a Super Bowl in the end? I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember. He played with several teams. So all those kickers have a long career. It's the longest. It can be the shortest or the longest, and then unless you're Tom Brady. But
boy, am I glad he's gone.
You plan to also go trick or treating, but I plan to dress up. But it's hard because it's planned to be snow on Halloween Day. Any suggestions? You can go as Olaf. All right, 49ers are kicking off. They kick it in for a touchback on the Minnesota Vikings.
You could go as one of those stormtroopers from the beginning of The Empire Strikes Back.
That is true. Nice. Be a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Minnesota's got a minute 1. Cousins and shotgun. Quick snap. Quick pass to KJ to the right. They motion the clock. They're still rolling the clock. 50 seconds and counting. Gain of only about 2 on the play. Maybe 3. Cousins under shotgun. Quick snap. He's getting some pressure and he throws to TJ. He has enough for the first down. Maybe about a yard, so it's about 8 yard on the pass. And then they call a timeout because time just stopped. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening because I don't have game audio.
Does appear they called a timeout there. 30 seconds left. It'd be nice to get a field goal out of this drive. I feel like a touchdown is pretty much out of the equation with, field position relative to how much time is left. But, I mean, it's been a good half for the Vikings. The only concern now is that the 49ers get the ball to start the second half.
That is true.
And, so we'll just have to see how it goes.
You can go as Taylor Swift. I agree. Got a Swiftie in there. All right. Cousins takes the snap. Pass to number 2, and he is hit. Oh, he took a shot. He is hit hard over the middle. I don't think he knows where he's at. They kill it with the spike in it. It's 3rd and 6 from their own 40-yard line.
That's an interesting pass there by Cousins. I mean,
yeah, he got it was Mattis. He got him lit up.
And there's just not a lot of upside with that throw. I mean, you almost would say, I know 4 yards is 4 yards, but you would almost say there it'd be better to throw that ball away, save some time. But
he's on the sideline now. Mattis is. All right, so Cousins is in shotgun. He's tapping his helmet. Audible. Looks like he's getting pressure. Quick pass. Oh, it is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. It was deflected and caught by Addison. Addison literally ripped the ball out of the defender's hands and runs it in for a Vikings touchdown, guys.
Wow.
That is a Vikings touchdown with 7 seconds to go on the clock. Wow.
Right after I was criticizing the Madison throw and saying it was out of the equation.
It was picked off. He literally took it from the defender. He ripped it out of his arms.
You know what's crazy?
Wow.
That interception earlier was by that corner who ripped it out of Addison's arms.
Oh, they missed the extra point. They missed the extra point. That wasn't it? That was the same corner.
Yeah.
Wow. That was crazy. Canada, will there be any more Fortnite content? Yes, there will. There will be some more Fortnite content. It is coming. I've got I want to cover as much of this games in postseason, Major League postseason, but we will be getting back into doing some Fortnite content. I want to focus a little bit more on game commentary, and I'm going to do a little bit of Fortnite streams here and there and making some content. So stay tuned and keep that notification bell turned on. So Vikings missed their extra point, but they did come away with a touchdown, so that's huge. Is that extra point going to come back to haunt them?
You never know, but you need every point you can get against the 49ers. So
no kidding. What better way to go into halftime up 2 scores on the 49ers?
Yeah. No kidding. I mean, outside of that interception, for the Vikings, it's been a pretty great first half for them. Be interested to see if they can carry it on in the second. I mean, the 49ers get the ball to start the second half. They're coming off a great drive, but man, those late first half touchdowns can be a momentum sinker for a lot of teams.
That is true. It's a touchback for the kickoff, and I think 49ers are going to nail it. So I got an update on the Astros. It's top of the 4th. 1 out, bases loaded. Carter is batting, and they got Jay Francis as pitcher for the Astros. So this is not looking good for the Astros right now. They only have 1 out. So you're going to be able to force a double play. Yeah, the 49ers basically run out the clock, and they take it into halftime now.
I know we got a couple Swifties in the family. How are they reacting to the Travis Kelce storyline?
Oh, they're eating it up.
They watching football. Is Chloe watching Chiefs games with you now?
No, my wife is though. Chloe doesn't like football. Yeah, I definitely will try some Timberborn for sure. Yep. I was looking at it the other night. I've got it on my list in Steam. Uh-oh. So an update on the score. Evan Carter doubles. Rangers are up 2 more runs, 6-2 in the top of 4. Still 1 out. Runners on second and third.
Man, this is starting to feel like that Dallas Mavericks Phoenix Suns game from a few years ago. Man, not a few years ago, but from about a year ago. I don't know if you saw that game where Dallas just killed Phoenix in Game 7.
I did not. I don't watch basketball like I used to.
Man, it was crazy. I mean, Luka Doncic had 27 points at halftime, and the Phoenix Suns had 27 points at halftime. The entire team. It was the greatest game I've ever watched.
Really? Nice.
Man.
And I mean, Phoenix, and I always remember when Charles Barkley played for Phoenix. Those were some games back in the day. Uh-oh, another update. Rangers go up 2 more runs. Adonis Garcia hits a single, scores both runs, so it's 8-2 now, Rangers.
Oh, man.
Wow. My goodness.
Man, this got to be
craziness.
You know, I saw Rangers and Astros fans. I saw them all talking for the last week and a half. You know, all on Twitter or X or and
I still call it Twitter.
Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in all honesty.
Yeah.
And man, those Rangers fans are probably awfully quiet, right? And I mean, not Rangers, Astro fans are probably awfully quiet right now.
Sure. So we go back to our picks. So we were at 5-6 on Rowan on the picks for the week, and I was at 4-7. So if this game continues on the rate it's going, you're going to be 5-7. I'm going to be 4-8 for the week. Wow.
We'll get them next time. Next week, we'll have a winning record. I'm gonna break out that Charles Barkley guarantee.
Guarantee it. There you go. Yeah, guys. So if you want to play against us, in the description below, there's Yahoo Fantasy Pickems. Join the league. You'll see the link with the code and passcode to join our league. Be sure to join it. It costs nothing. You just have to have your picks in at least 5 minutes before the game, or you can pick them earlier in the week. And remember, there's Thursday night football, so you don't want to miss that Thursday night. And you can play against myself and Rowan are in that league. We just started at week 7, so we're a little bit behind the curtain, but never too late to start.
Yeah, I mean, at the rate we're picking, you guys probably have a pretty good chance.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully we'll recover, but
yeah, it really did. I agree with you, Jeff. I mean, all the picks. I mean, you just go down the list of all the picks that was happening. I mean, the Patriots. I like in our pick on our video, I talked a little bit about it. I just had a feeling that the Patriots were going to bounce back. It was due for them to bounce back. I don't think you can keep Belichick and his team down that long. I mean, they only had 1 win so far until Sunday. Pittsburgh showed up. And look at this game right here. This is another prime example of it. You got a 2-4 team facing the 49ers, have arguably the best defense in the league. Their only loss is Cleveland. Cleveland's not a pushover like they used to be. And look at this. 16-7. Crazy week 7.
Yeah. Any given Sunday or Monday. I mean, you made a great point. I mean, they're all professionals.
Yes, I agree.
And this ain't the thing is, you watch these college games, you can just tell there's a massive talent gap between some of these teams.
Oh,
And
for sure.
and then
Especially when they play a smaller school. They go in there and play a smaller ranked school and just annihilate them.
and now with NIL, there's pretty much a 0% chance that they're going to go to a smaller school if they're good. If there even was one to begin with, but some pretty big football news today, though. I believe the Arkansas Razorbacks fired their offensive coordinator.
Really?
So,
wow.
Now that is an interesting development. Of course, Arkansas coming off a 7-3 loss against Mississippi State on homecoming. During homecoming, at home, and you lose 7-3. I was not in the stadium, fortunately. But
yeah. No kidding. Yeah, that's not good.
I don't even remember what I was doing, but
yeah. I mean, Arkansas usually stays fairly competitive, though. I think they'll bounce back from it. They'll just make those adjustments.
Hopefully, I mean, 2-6, yeah, went out to even make a bowl game. Which I mean, you're playing Auburn, you're playing Missouri. Missouri's gonna beat the bricks off them. It's gonna be terrible.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, Missouri's 7-1.
I know. They're a good team.
It's and of course they should have beaten LSU from what I know. Of course we should have beaten LSU. And Arkansas, I believe I saw a thing. Sam Pittman is 22-23 in his career, I believe, and he would be like 36-9 if he won one score game.
That's pretty cool. Wow. Canada. Do y'all watch hockey? I do watch. I don't follow hockey, but I do watch a little bit of hockey. I've been to some hockey games. I actually prefer going to a real game in person. They are a blast.
Been to a Stars game?
No, it's all the Mudbugs. I've watched when they had the amateur team, the semi-pro team, and then they actually have it's the youth. It's like 18. I think they're 20 and up league now in Shreveport. They're the Mudbugs. Those guys don't get played. They're pro bono, so it's a way for them to get discovered to go to the NHL.
Yeah.
Which, I think the oldest you'll see some of those guys, they're like maybe 22, 23 at the oldest.
Yeah. But once you get past that age, I mean, teams aren't going to take a flyer on you.
Right.
Unless you're the Browns spending a first-round pick on 28-year-old Brandon Wheaton.
Right.
Crazy to me that oh man, crazy to me that happened. There's this amazing angle of that Addison catch. And, I mean, I'll send it to you. It shouldn't even be close. I mean, it's in Traverse Ward's hands. I mean,
yeah, on their replay, I saw it a couple times. He like just reached up there and grabbed it out and said, "It's my ball."
Just send it to you. I mean, honestly, kind of a bad throw by Cousin.
He had a step on him too.
Yeah, I mean, it should have been walk in. Although, one could argue him being able to rip it out of his hands like that with all the momentum, and Ward going down, stopped Ward from being able to make a tackle in the open field right there.
Have I ever launched across? I have not. Never have. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say, man, he should have. When he caught that ball, that defender, that was Ward, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have been able to pull that down a little bit faster and a little bit better than he did.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to step away for 1 second. I'm going to refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Rowan, you can talk up some other news there. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So there was a lot of news on the NBA front today. Uh, today was the deadline for contract extensions for the 2020 NBA draft class. Some of the big names: Jaden McDaniels getting a 5-year, $136 million contract extension from the Timberwolves. Josh Green getting a 3-year, $41 million contract extension from the Mavericks. But the biggest news, I would argue, from the sports world was, first of all, Giannis Antetokounmpo getting a 3-year, $186 million contract extension from the Milwaukee Bucks. And Kevin Byard has been traded to the Eagles. If you don't know Kevin Byard, he's an all-pro safety, former Titans all-pro safety, fantastic player, having a pretty good year. And the Eagles sent the Titans a 5th-round pick, a 6th-round pick, and Terrell Edmonds for him. So that was a pretty big move by the Eagles, going all in this year. You know, their safety play, they lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson in the offseason, so getting Byard is going to be a huge help. And that could put Dallas and San Francisco in a position where, you know, they're seeing the Eagles make these moves, and they're saying, man, we got to call the Raiders about Devontae Adams, or we got to call the Titans about Derrick Henry, you know, figure out what we can do. So, gonna be interesting to see if there's a ripple effect.
No kidding. And, you know, if trade deadline's approaching, who's going to be making some changes? Cowboys, you know, them looking for another tight end? Possibility.
Rumor has it that Denver could be looking to make some moves, potentially ship out some guys. No word on if they're looking to ship out guys like Patrick Surtain, but it has been said that they are willing to give up Patrick Surtain.
Really?
Like, they're willing to take calls on him. And that, you know, if I'm a contending team, if Patrick Surtain is on the table, I'm sending 2 firsts if I got to bring him in. I mean, so also,
you don't think they would make a big change with, you know, Wilson? Do you think he's their quarterback, or do you think they're going to cut ties with him?
So his contract's pretty massive at the moment. I think he's under contract until like 2028 or something. But
Crazy.
I do think there were. If I remember correctly, watched a video by Brandon Perna from That's Good Sports, and he was talking about, I believe there's a out money-wise this offseason they can exploit to try to relieve some of that dead cap. I think they're going for Caleb Williams. In all honesty, you know, Sean Payton actually talked about that with Colin Cowherd on Colin Cowherd's show, The Herd, how somebody's going to tank for him, and it just so happens that the Broncos look awful, and Caleb Williams, you know, probably.
All right, we're getting ready to have a kickoff. Minnesota's kicking off to the 49ers to start the 3rd quarter, guys, and it is away. It is a booming kick.
Here we go.
For a touchback. All right, 49ers start from their own 25, 1st and 10. Start the 3rd quarter here. Purdy is in the shotgun. McCaffrey to the right. Takes a snap. He is flushed out of the pocket. He is on the races. He's going to tuck and run, and he has got maybe a half a yard gain, if I had to guess.
He's been on the run a lot today.
Are you closer with me now?
No, still behind you, but he's been moving a lot. Vikings been putting a lot of pressure on him, although I don't believe they have a sack yet.
No, he's pretty quick on getting out of the pocket. So
yeah,
2nd and 9. See what they do here. Purdy's scanning the field. Takes the snap. Quick pass to number 15, and it's a gain of about 7. Jennings almost a first down, maybe about 2 yards shy. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, nice throw
3rd
there
and
to
1.
Jennings.
3rd and 1. Guys, we're still sitting at 20 likes. Our goal for this stream is 25. We're almost there. Alrighty, here, back to the game. Purdy's under center. Solo back, McCaffrey sends Kittle in motion. It's a handoff to Kittle. He's around the right side. It's 3rd and 1, and he gains about 3 yards, enough for the first down.
Interesting play call there to go to Kittle. Because you don't really see it coming, and he's a big body, so
Right.
you know, if it works, it works. You know,
Whatever works. You're right. Are you caught up to that now?
yeah, I've seen it. Saw it a few seconds ago. I think I'm a little bit closer behind. I think I'm a little bit closer now. Because for a little bit I was a full play behind you, and now I'm a little bit closer.
Alrighty. So it's 1st and 10 from
Ooh, McCaffrey is brought down deep in his own backfield there by number 98. Is that Marcus Davenport? I'm not sure. Man, big time play there by the Vikings. They tried to run it, I think a stretch play right there, and it just, oh no, that is not, that is DJ Wanoom. Man, big time play there. Beats Jennings to the tight end.
He was able to get off that block, and man, he's flexing too. Alrighty. They're pumping up the crowd.
I think we're
blowing that Viking horn now. I can hear it.
I think we're getting a little bit closer together.
San Francisco called a timeout.
Yeah, that happened about, I think, 10 seconds ago for me. Man, that is a huge play there by the Vikings. I mean, 49ers had so much momentum, and then, oh man, get that crowd back into the game like that.
Vikings are trying to make a statement tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings, they might have been the worst 13-4 team ever, but they were 13-4 last year. And
yeah, that is true.
So it is interesting that
they gonna turn it around now?
Maybe.
Vikings have the highest blitz percentage this season, entering week 7.
So
57%. They are blitzing a lot. Looks like they're
Purdy
in more
and
of a
shotgun.
dime package.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he barely gets it off. Might be a fumble there. Daniil Hunter with the pressure, and they are saying it looks like they're saying incomplete.
Yeah, I think he was trying to throw, but is that going to be a penalty? Because was he out of the box when he made the pass attempt?
That's an excellent question. And was he down as well?
That looks like they're going to review that one. I think they'll review it just to make sure. That's hard to tell.
Yeah. Clearly a throw if he gets it off. Looked like he was still within the pocket.
So the ruling is it's a fumble recovered by Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, but looking at that angle, his knee's down. His knee had brushed the ground, so that should be down. That should be a sack by number 99 Hunter for the Vikings.
Neil Hunter. I believe he leads the league in sacks up to this point. In the season, having a great year. Undrafted free agent out of LSU. Man, I can't really. I guess they called it a fumble on the field to make sure that if it was, that Minnesota would get it. But to me, I don't know. That's pretty close. It looks like a throw though.
All right, here we go.
Rolling
Runter
down
is
by
down.
contact.
Yep, down by contact.
So it's going to be 3rd and long now for the 49ers.
3rd and 25. On their own 21-yard line. So that blitz is wreaking havoc on Purdy, which they were not blitzing. They only rushed 3 guys. There's only 3 guys rushing that time. And they were able...
Go ahead.
Oh, they were able to overcome the 5-man front.
Yeah. Purdy and shotgun. No back. Purdy back to pass. Looking. Firing over the middle. It's going to be tipped at the line. Incomplete there for Brock Purdy. It's going to be 4th and 25, and the 49ers will punt. Huge play there by the Vikings.
That was a defensive stand there. The Vikings are making a statement. This was a crucial time. This is a momentum shift for sure. Looks like it was Hicks that deflected
Jordan
that pass.
Hicks. What a deflection right there.
There you go. All right, San Francisco is punting from their own 5-yard line. Here is the punt. It's away. Nice booming punt. Received at the 19, Minnesota's 19, and it's a fumble. I think he was down though. He looked like he was down.
And they're signaling Minnesota ball anyway.
Yeah, it looked like he was down. I think he was just fighting for more yardage. I think he hit the ground.
Looked like he was going to break away for a second.
Yeah, the ball hit the ground.
And he's very much down. Powell. So we're going to commercial break now.
Change of sides again. So Minnesota's got the ball back. Looks like on their own 21. So that was a nice punt. 60-yard punt is what I'm getting. It was Minnesota. 49ers were on their own 21. They punted to Minnesota's 21. So 60-yard punt is what I gather out of that. Is that what you get?
Looked like it. I mean, it was a fantastic punt.
Remember, they're 15 yards behind the line.
Yeah, 62 yards there.
62 yards.
By Mitch, I'm not going to try to say that name, but...
Wishnowski. That's how I would say it. I may have butchered it too, so I know I can't pronounce names right.
Wayne Gretzky is hard enough for me to announce. I'm not going to try my hand at Wishnowski.
Yeah. Good deal.
Man, still sitting at 21 likes. Only 4 more to hit our goal. I bet you we can hit it. Checking back in on the Rangers and the Astros. From what I'm seeing, it's bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. Count is 2-1, and it looks like that Altuve? Is that
Altuve? He just flied out to the right fielder, so it's end of the 4th, going into the 5th.
Well, that's not good for the. That's probably a rough inning for the Astros. Then I mean,
right on.
Kind of similar to what we're seeing with the 49ers. 49ers almost.
Yeah, that's true.
Looked like they were back in, and all of a sudden the momentum just.
That momentum shift, it's key, right?
Yeah.
Did Minnesota grab the momentum? Is momentum in Minnesota's favor? We will see. It's their first possession of the 3rd quarter. After halftime, what adjustments did Minnesota make? We know their defense made some adjustments. They see something that the 49ers didn't see. So we'll see what happens here. And they're showing the crowd, and it is a bunch of 49ers fans there.
They travel well.
They do. They do not look happy. I can vouch for them.
Cousins takes the handoff. Cousins looking to throw, firing downfield across the middle. It's going to be caught by KJ Osborne at about the 38-yard line. What a start to the drive there.
Wow. No kidding. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Man, a great play design there, and Osborne was wide open. Cousins did take a shot, but
they gave him time, though. He had plenty of time to throw it.
1st and 10 at the 39. Cousins under center. He will fake the handoff again. Cousins looking to throw. Firing, and it will be caught by Hawkinson, and he will be brought down at about the 42-yard line. Burks there on the tackle. What do you think about that one?
That was a good one. He gained 4 yards, so I mean, if you gain at least 4 yards every play, that's enough to get first down after 3 plays.
Exactly. I think I had a coach tell me that one time. Cousins under center. Addison in motion. He's going to hand off to Madison. Nothing really there.
He is hit hard, too. He is met at the line.
Man. Can't quite make out that guy's name, number 29 for the 49ers. His hair was covering up his name. All right, so it's going to be
Lenore.
No.
DeMore Lenore.
DeMore Lenore. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left. Addison in motion. Cousins back to pass, looking under pressure, firing over the middle, caught by Addison. It's going to be a first down to the 45-yard line. Jordan Addison with another big reception.
That was great.
He is having himself a game right now.
That is right. 3 more likes, Jeff. 22, 25. You got it, man. Tell your friends, your family, your spouse, your kids, everybody. Come on here and like it up, and let's cheer on Rowan. He is doing a great job. His first ever stream.
I appreciate that. You're also doing great. Messed up play there by the Vikings while we were talking for a second there. Cousins, just complete blown play. Just had to throw it in the dirt immediately. Don't know really what happened there. Do you got any idea?
He had a defender in his face. The
good old Randy Gregory.
Gregory, yeah, he came off a block, and Cousins was doing that to avoid a sack. That's actually a good play.
Cousins under center. He will fake the handoff to Madison, looking to throw, stepping up in the pocket, firing downfield, caught by Powell. There's a flag, though.
There is some laundry on the field. Let's see what they do with that laundry.
You saw that one before I did. I saw you doing the flag motion in my peripheral.
I saw the official throw it. It's pass interference, 49ers. Declined.
Was that illegal contact?
Illegal contact, number 7. You're right. The penalty is declined. So that was on Ward.
So they're going to be around the 28, 29-ish, I think. Another big play. No, they're going to be within the 20. I missed the field position.
He did that right in front of the official, so that was not hard to miss.
Yeah. So Cousins under center, I formation. It's got screen. Oh!
Almost intercepted by a diving 54 for the 49ers.
Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker. Could have been a disaster there for Minnesota. Oh,
that
man.
Would have been huge for the 49ers. That could have been a momentum shift there for sure, because they're about to score.
That play was doomed from the start, I feel like. I mean, they fake that weird handoff and throws it over Akers' head, and even if Akers catches that, I mean, that's a 4 or 5 yard loss. I almost think Cousins should have just put it in the dirt.
No kidding.
Cousins in shotgun, back to his right. Cousins back to pass. Firing to the end zone.
Ooh, almost. He was laid out. Addison laid out for that one, too.
Nearly caught.
There is that flag. What is the flag on, though? There is
the 49ers. defender is complaining. It looks like it might be pass interference on him or holding. Addison only went with one hand. I'm wondering if it's pass interference.
Maybe pushing off.
Yeah, that's true. Could be. I mean, he did have a step on him, so.
Right. Officials are talking right now. Let's see what they come up with.
Still waiting.
Still waiting on it. They're pass interference defense.
Number 2. Lenore.
He's holding his left arm. He had a hold of it.
You know, you know what I think? I think if he doesn't do that, though, I think that's a good play by him.
That's a touchdown. Because that's why no wonder he left. He was out reaching out with his left arm because the initial camera angle, we were on the backside. We couldn't see. So that's why he's reaching out with one hand. If he would have had both hands, that's most likely a 6 points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you'd rather just make him try to earn it at the 1, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, they're
gonna
lined
try
up in the
push.
scram.
Oh, man!
A leaping 49er jumped over the top and landed on top of Cousins. He didn't get it.
Troy Polamalu-esque there.
He was leaping. He landed on top of him.
Fred Warner in there.
That was
they
Warner.
even pushed him.
Wow.
What a play.
He was on him before he even had the ball.
Oh, man.
Talk about a heck of a jump.
Timed it perfectly, too.
He did. 2nd and goal now. They're lining up in the same thing. Oh!
Fumble.
That's a fumble! That's a fumble. Oh, there's
flag on the play. And
the center, he didn't make the snap. They interfered. So that's illegal contact, too, on the 49ers, most likely. Because you notice the ball never even made it to the quarterback.
Yeah. Maybe that tush push, maybe you should just run a normal run here if you're the Vikings.
Yeah, they jumped. The 49ers did jump. That camera angle, I can see it. That's why the ball never got. So it's
they're saying illegal snap on the Vikings.
Are they? Oh, it's just coming up on my side. Yes. No kidding. Did he flinch? I didn't see the flinch on that first replay.
I'm not really sure. But it's going to be 2nd and
Backs
goal
them
now.
up to the 6. It gives them a little bit of breathing room.
Shotgun.
2nd and goal. Here we go.
Cousins in shotgun. Madison to his right. Powell in motion across the formation. Cousins looking to throw. Finds Addison on the screen. Addison. And he's going to be down at the 1.
Back where they were.
Back where they were.
Oh, he's grabbing his foot. Is
Uh-oh.
it just a quip? Oh, no. I think it was a shoe. Okay.
Cleat probably just came loose.
Yeah, he was adjusting his shoe there or something.
Kirk Cousins having a
3rd and goal.
Having a great game on 3rd down so far. 5 of 6 for 137 yards and 2 touchdowns on 3rd down. On 3rd downs. Cousins in shotgun, looking to throw. Firing in zone. Oh!
Almost. He was open. He just missed through Mattis.
You know what I'm doing here? I'm going for it.
I think they're going to go for a field goal.
You're up 2 scores either way, in my opinion. In my opinion, you can take it. But they're going to send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, try to make it a little bit, for sure, 2 scores instead of Yep.
That one was interesting. I don't know if you saw this, but Jordan Addison was lined up in the backfield at running back.
I did not notice
that. Jordan Addison and lining up for the kick. It is up and it is right down the middle.
Right. 19-7.
So and you now you go back to that pass interference. And you say, oh, okay. And that ended up paying off because they didn't score.
That's true.
It's the reason they do it. Just like that Raiders player. I don't know if you saw that. When the Raiders played the Packers about 3 weeks ago now, there was a horse collar tackle to save a touchdown, and the Packers did not score a touchdown on that. At the 2. And you gotta start wondering.
Yeah, I did not see that, but yeah. And the 49ers are still in it. There's still a lot of football left. It's only 6 minutes and 59 seconds in the third quarter.
Only down 12. Well, I mean, that can go away just like that, just in an instant. So
That's true. That's very true.
one fumble and all of a sudden,
Pick six, fumble, and then they score again, and they're actually up.
even a bad third down by the Vikings. 49ers
Right.
score here. All of a sudden, the Vikings, pressure's back on the Vikings. But we'll have to see how the 49ers respond here, coming off a rough offensive drive. The Vikings, 2 straight plays where they got him in the backfield and then just tipped it at the line, third down. What do you expect out of the 49ers here?
This is their chance. They've got to go down and score. They've got to go down and get at least a field goal or some points on the board. It's going to be huge for them. They've got to do something if they're going to stay in this football game. Because if not, I think this is a crucial down for them, crucial drive. So they have to do something on this one.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I know one thing though. I don't think the Vikings are ever running the tush push ever again.
No, them 49ers got it. They've got it down. They've stopped it twice. Well, it was offsides on the Vikings. They were trying to jump the gun or something, maybe. Go
ahead.
No, I was just saying that this is crazy.
I'd be interested to see if they could stop the Eagles version.
Yeah.
And I hope they could.
Man, the Eagles, man, they were picking up Jalen. They were like, the two running backs were like just like picking him up and pushing him up.
Yeah. Touchback there for the 49ers. I was watching one of those yesterday, those plays, and they literally would throw slant, be down at the 1, be 1 yard short, and just immediately run up and run it. Dallas Goedert got him one time, and I think DeAndre Swift pushed him one time. It's like clockwork for them. I mean, it's just, I guess that's what happens when you have a Hall of Fame center and a quarterback that can squat as much as an offensive lineman.
No kidding.
So Purdy's in shotgun, check, lining up in the backfield, running back on his left and right. Purdy looking to throw. Gonna just dump it off to McCaffrey in the flat, and he will get the first down. Nice little run there by McCaffrey.
That was 10-yard run, just enough to move the chains. And that is a 49ers first down.
Gonna be, I guess, around the 36 there. Looks
37
like
is what they're showing here.
37, all right. So here we go again. Purdy in shotgun again. Oh, I guess I missed something. Oh, and a big throw to George Kittle, but there's a flag on the field.
There is a flag. Yes.
Taken down around like the 35-ish, it looked like.
Yeah, it's a gain of 28. It's pass interference on the Vikings. It's going to be declined. So San Francisco's ball on the Vikings 37.
Big play there. You got Debo out. You're struggling, so you turn to the big fella, George Kittle, and he delivered.
Looks like they're actually down to the Minnesota 35. They marked him down at 35.
Yeah.
Quick pass to McCaffrey, and he is gone. That is a touchdown. Man. Wow, untouched basically. That was a pass.
Play.
That was a pass, a halfback pass to the bottom of the screen, and he takes a couple blocks receivers, no safety to pick him up. He walks into the end zone. Huge. Like I said, this is huge for the 49ers. Their chance of coming back was right then. This is a huge turnover, or momentum shift for them. Now their defense. This is time for their defense to come in and step up. They've got to hold them down. No score. Can they do it?
3 plays, 1 minute, 5 seconds, 75 yards. I mean, that's if let's talk about the kick is up and it is good. Oh, it looked like it curved for there at the end.
Yeah, that hooked for sure.
But it just shows how efficient that 49ers offense can be when they're clicking. I mean, And that was an amazing play there by those wide receivers to get that hole open for McCaffrey, and he just took advantage of it. And like you said, now that 49ers defense, you got to wonder how they're feeling. They're probably going to be gassed coming out there, but
They are.
didn't even get that much of a break. But now it's your time, man. You got to get out there, make a stop, give us a chance to take the lead, or at worst, hold them to a field goal, so it's only a one-score game.
That's true.
So I'd be really interested to see how Minnesota responds. I'd like to see them. Honestly, I was gonna say I'd like to see them run the ball, but I don't. I mean, what they're doing is good. They just got to score down there in the red zone, inside that 5-yard line. That's 2 trips now where you get down there and produce nothing. I mean, that can't happen.
That's true. I mean, you get down inside of the 20. If your conversion rate on a red zone is low and you're not putting up points, you're not going to win games.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they probably have one of the here lately. They're just gotten terrible.
I never want to hear the name Texas Coast Offense ever again. It's gonna be the worst name I've ever heard.
Texas Coast, and that's nowhere near Dallas.
Yeah, that's what they're calling their new West Coast hybrid. And man, I'm a Mike McCarthy, I'm a Dak Prescott defender, but golly, I still think getting rid of Kellen Moore was the right decision, but Mike McCarthy has so far not been the guy to replace him.
Right.
I mean, he's just stuck in. Man, I don't know how I shifted this into a Cowboys conversation. He's stuck in like 1998 in terms of some of his play calls, but
yeah. And he's got a totally different quarterback than what he had in Green Bay too.
Yeah. I mean, Dak's a good quarterback, but he's first of all, he's not even close to Aaron Rodgers,
or Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
No.
Favre I guess he did coach. Did he coach Favre in 2007?
Yep.
Man, Brett Favre is a guy who I feel like, because some of the off the field stuff has kind of fallen by the wayside in some people's minds.
Oh, they received the ball. The Vikings received it and run it back. They only got to their 15-yard line. Not a good return to start the. There's a couple players down though, but not a good return at all. Kickoffs are usually the worst. That's usually when a lot of people get hurt on kickoffs.
Yeah.
But there's a 49ers still down.
I'm just waiting. I have a feeling the NFL is going to try to get rid of them at some point.
Yeah, I mean, but that changes the whole dynamic of the game of onside kicks. There's.
I'm not for that. I mean, I want to keep the kickoff, but
because you got guys running each other at full speed at the opposite directions.
To be fair, at least they got rid of like the wedges and stuff and running start.
Yeah, it's illegal all the way through high school now. You can't wedge anymore.
Yeah. Rangers still leading by 6 runs at the top of the 6th inning. Time is running out. Garcia up to bat for from what I'm watching. Time is running out for the Astros here.
Yep, still 8-2.
And Garcia, and he's just gonna hit a fly ball there. He's gonna get out. Easy out there for the Astros, but the Astros, I mean, they're coming off. In their defense, losing in Game 7 of your equivalent to a conference championship, coming off a World Series
at home,
it still is like, hey, Game 7, great team. You win some, you lose some. We'll come back next year. But to lose like this,
I know, 2 games in a row. Ironically, if you look at the Astros historically this season, they are a much better road team than they are at home. So This is lining up to more or less how they performed this season. And it was drastic. It wasn't just like a few games. It was a lot of games. They played better on the road than they did at home. And to their defense, their ballpark is a hitter's ballpark. It is a pitcher's worst nightmare to play in that ballpark.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Maybe
of jagged edges and short outfield.
maybe it's easier to get the trash can lids in the other stadiums.
Well, that's true too.
But I don't know. The Astros. It is that what you're saying though is really interesting. They usually, because I'm pretty sure at this point in the series, haven't the Rangers won all the games in Houston and the Astros won all the games in Dallas
You're right.
or in Arlington?
All right, we got it. We're back live, and it's a quick handoff to Akers. It's a little.
Oh no, that was Powell.
Motion sweep. Was it Powell?
Yeah.
Brandon Powell. That's right. It was a sweep to the left. Oh, that does not look good.
Oh,
that didn't look good. They showed a replay of the injury. That looked like somebody's foot went a direction it was not supposed to go.
Do they really have to show that?
It looked like it to me, just from the angle I saw. That didn't look pretty at all. All right, Cousins it's a quick pass out to Mattis. Was it Mattis? No, it's Akers now. And the numbers, like he turned, I couldn't see his number. Yeah, it says no gain.
It's gonna be 3rd and 5 here. Not a great start. I mean, good play, first play, but gonna be interested to see how they go here. I would like to see them. I mean, if I'm the play caller, I'm going to T.J. Hawkinson here. Third down. You need a yard, but so let's see what they do here. Cousins will be in. Oh, they're still in the huddle. Excuse me. No, Cousins in shotgun, all alone back there. He is audibling. Akers in motion. Running back to his left is Akers. Cousins back to pass. Looking. He's going to fire over the middle, and it is caught
by Powell.
Brandon Powell. Wow. What a
16-yard gain.
Sorry, I think I kind of stole your thunder there.
No. Yeah, you're good. Keep on, man. You can do it. You got it.
Man, what a throw. Man, it looked hard. Great. Did Greenlaw get a hand on that?
May have just barely. It deflected a little bit.
Looked like a Cousins shotgun. Hawkinson in motion, running back to his right. Cousins takes the snap, handoff to Akers. Oh, and he makes a guy miss, but he's only going to get about a yard, if anything.
He's grabbing at his face mask like he's wanting a face mask penalty there, too. I didn't see the face mask on the replay or the play that I saw, but you never know.
Didn't see it either. Kirk Cousins is 8 of 8 for 188 yards and 2 touchdowns on throws 10 yards down the field.
Wow.
10 or more yards down the field. That is crazy. Man. I know there's a lot of, stigmatization about Cousins in primetime, Cousins in shotgun, running back to his left, but he's playing well. Takes snap, looking to throw. Firing, caught by Hawkinson. First down, Vikings. Up to the 46, 47 yard line there.
Make it 9 for 9.
9 for 9, yeah. Oh, man.
He almost got deflected that time, too.
Those 49ers players sure can't jump.
You may be right there, Jeff. Yeah, it's 10-2 in the Astros. Rangers are up. There was another home run hit.
Dang, 10-2. Cousins in shotgun. Looking to throw. Quick pass. Caught by number 32. I think that's Sullivan. Oh, and another first down. A great play there. I think that was a little swing pass. And, man, they are just killing San Francisco right now. 10-2. Wow. Oh, Hawkinson is down. Holding his ankle. Hawkinson is down. Did you see the play?
I did not.
And so here's the replay.
Oh, yeah, they rolled up on his ankle.
Ooh. Hope he's all right. wasn't too bad. Fortunately, it didn't land on him didn't like Logan Ryan did with Dak, as we mentioned earlier. Oops. Nearly closed the Google Chat tab. That would have been good. Man, so what are you seeing out of the Vikings here? I mean, what are they doing to the 49ers? I mean, because clearly, even the Browns who beat them did not move the ball on him like this.
No kidding. And I don't know, maybe they exposed some weaknesses in the 49ers. For sure. It sounds like watching that game, the highlights that I saw of Cleveland versus the 49ers, I think they may have exposed some weaknesses in the 49ers.
Yeah.
Just a thought. I mean, there's...
Gave the Vikings some tape to look at. Man, 10-2. Listen, I thought the Rangers had a good chance tonight, but...
I know, right?
I mean, like I said, this is reminded me of that Dallas-Phoenix game. I mean... This... Ah, man. That's crazy.
It's a timeout on the Vikings. So we got 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. And we'll check back up on the Rangers. Let me pull that back up here. So that is crazy because, yeah, it is middle of six. We got Kyle Tucker, Chaz McCormick, and Jeremy Pena coming up. 10-2. They got to start getting some runs now to get back. Looks like TJ is coming off. There is a penalty on Minnesota.
Oh, TJ Hawkinson. He's able to walk on the field, but he does need help doing so. Cousins under center. Oh, and looks like some movement up front. Looks like the 49ers jumped, but the Vikings are moving back, so... Yeah, it's going to be a false start on the tight end, Johnny Munt, probably put in to replace Hawkinson and immediately false start.
Those jitters are getting with him. He's got nerves of steel. He's like, these guys are hitting. 49ers have a great defense. This is one of the top ranked defenses in the league. And they're scoring on... Oh!
Cousins back to pass. Throwing downfield, and he overthrows Addison. Had a little bit of space. Oh, and Addison...
He's grabbing his foot. Did he get stepped on?
You pointed out he was grabbing his foot earlier, too.
He was. It kind of reminds me of turf toe. I've actually had turf toe before.
I never had the...
Your toe hurts. You can't push off, and it's your big toe.
I only ever had to play on turf once in my entire career.
Well, I got it on grass. It's now they're acting like he's cramped up, so maybe just cramps. He was pulling at his toe, which when you pull at your toe, you're trying to straighten in your calves. He's getting cramps in him.
Hopefully won't be out for very long. He's on the sideline right now, so they're going to have a break in play.
Jeff says, people in LA choose which game to go to at SoFi depends on the visiting team. I'm convinced the Chargers fans are unicorns and the Rams fans are from St. Louis. That is awesome.
You know what?
Awesome. Yeah.
They showed a Chargers fan on TV, and people are so convinced Chargers fans don't exist that people were calling her an actor. So,
oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
that could not be more right, Jeff. I mean,
that's a good one, man.
That is a good one. Chargers fans are unicorn. Oh man, and even Rams fans. I mean, every time the 49ers play them, it's like, I mean, when we play, I think we had home field advantage against the Chargers on Monday night last week, but even though we were in SoFi, but
playing at home and you don't have home field advantage. That's man.
I think they probably would have it the worst against the Raiders. I mean, there's a massive Raiders fan base there since they used to be there. I always wonder why they weren't the team that went to Los Angeles and they went to Vegas.
You know, they made a lot of people mad with that move. There's a lot of people still mad with that move today.
I can understand. And of course, the Athletics are also leaving. I think they're going to Vegas as well.
Looks like Addison is off on the sideline. He's going to the trainer's tent now.
And they are... Okay, I thought they were cutting to commercial for a second. So Cousins will be in shotgun. Back to his right. Cousins, number 9 in motion. Cousins takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Cousins, under pressure, and he's going to hit Hawkinson there for a couple yards. Looked like he was throwing it away for a second, but going to get a couple on that one. It is going to be 3rd and long, though. Hey, you know, they'll just throw it downfield. Apparently that just works for him.
That's true.
Uh-oh, Addison headed to the locker room.
He is headed to the locker room officially now. Jeff said it right. He said every game is a road game for the Chargers.
That is exactly right. I can't even imagine, man. Okay, Cousins in shotgun, running back to his right. Receiver in motion. Cousins back to throw. Looking, firing, and it's going to be caught by number 9. I think that last name is Jackson, but he's well short of the first down. But that does put him in field goal range.
That does. He took a shot, though, on that one.
He did. And clock draining now. We're going to be near the end of the 3rd when this play is... And Kevin O'Connell is...
He is screaming.
He's mad about something, but the Vikings will attempt a field goal here.
Appears to be a
54-yard attempt.
54, yeah, they're on the 36, so it's a 54-yard attempt here. He is mad about something.
I think he wanted a targeting. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Perfect. Probably would have been good from 60.
No kidding. He had plenty of distance on that, too.
And now an 8-point game, 20 seconds left in the 3rd. I imagine we're going to get the kickoff and one play from the 49ers before we go to commercial. The Vikings have scored on each of the last 5 drives. Man. The Minnesota Vikings. I mean, whole world is against them. I doubt anybody had them winning this game outside of Vikings fans, of course. And I bet most of them thought they were going to lose. But Jeff, SoFi was Yinzerland this weekend. That is exactly right. Man. And that was the Rams too.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the Chargers. That was the Rams, and they were still man, I just feel like they would have done way better with the Raiders in there because the Raiders have a fan base there.
They still get a turnout in LA or Las Vegas. I mean,
yeah, they do kind of fit the city. I mean, you know,
they do. I will give them that. Mobster.
Go ahead.
Like a mobsters, you know.
Yeah, Al Davis back in the day was all about flash. And, they're going to take it out of the end zone on the kickoff. Number 3, and he gets along the sideline, and that's a nice little return there up to the 33-yard line. Number 3 on that one. But, you know, Al Davis, back when he owned it, the late, great owner of the Raiders, passed away many years ago now. But he was all about flash. You know, he wanted the flashy players, the fastest players. I mean, he took Jamarcus Russell because he threw 60 yards on one knee. And obviously, Jamarcus is maybe the worst quarterback in NFL history. But
right.
So I think they do fit. But all right, Purdy under center, Jennings in motion, going across the formation. Purdy still under center. Jennings in motion again. He's gonna fake the handoff under pressure immediately. He's gonna find Jennings. And he missed a man miss, and he's going to be very close to the first down there. Nice little catch by run after the catch by Jennings. And we're gonna.
Purdy avoided a sack there. He almost was sacked in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great play. Those little plays, even if they don't result in a touchdown or even a first down, those are the type of plays that win you games. So, we're at 23, only 2 away. 2 likes away from hitting our goal of 25. So, what have you thought? Let's check in on the Rangers, but what have you thought so far?
I mean, I kind of expected this to be a good game tonight. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout by any means by the 49ers. I thought the Vikings were going to play a hard game. I didn't expect them to be up, though, going into the fourth quarter.
Boy, I sure am glad this is a good game. Makes it a lot more fun for my first time getting to watch the games with you, man.
Yeah, man.
More
entertaining. Yeah.
Later on this season, if we ever watch a blowout, we're going to have to figure out those old commentator tricks.
Yeah.
Figure out things to talk about other than the blowout.
Yeah, those are even if it's a team I like, I don't like to see blowouts regardless.
Mm-hmm. I like it if it's like a rival. Like, I like blowing out rivals because, like,
yeah,
I like it when we blow out. Obviously, a game against like Philadelphia, it's way more like that Christmas Eve game last year. Oh boy, I was with Poppy actually when that game was going on. Obviously, that was a fun game, but I do like blowing Philadelphia out.
Right. Oh yeah.
Now, what's going on down in Houston right now?
It is top of 7, 10-2. It's 2 outs for the Rangers. They just ended. Corey Seager flies out sharply to Chas McCormick. So it's going in the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time.
Technically speaking, the Astros still could technically come back.
It'd be tough. It'd be real tough.
You got to play until that final. I guess there might not be a whistle in baseball, but he would go down in MLB sports history, not just MLB sports history. If they came back from this, but
that's true.
Maybe ESPN would finally talk about baseball instead of another Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate, but.
Man, they've been talking about that for years now. They cannot give it up.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Michael Jordan, I'm more partial to Jordan than LeBron.
I'm more partial to LeBron, but that's probably just because I saw him play and didn't see Jordan. Game back online for you?
Game is back online. Purdy steps up and it's a shotgun, takes a pass, completes it to Kittle. That is a 18-yard gain. They pass into Minnesota territory.
Now that's a big-time play there. I mean, this is could be a make or break drive for San Francisco. The way the Vikings have been moving, I mean, you cannot rely on the fact that your defense is going to stop them at this point, I think.
That's true. This one's going to go down the wire, I feel like.
Could be last team. Could be team with the ball last.
That's true. McCaffrey run up the center, and he gains just a few yards on that. I think he gained about maybe 3-4 yards at max. Kittle comes off after that play. He's grabbing his left knee. He's not looking at a train or anything. Maybe just a little stinger, but he's got his helmet off and he's making some facial expressions. It's not too pleasant.
Not what you want to see if you're a 49ers fan, that's for sure.
No, I think he'll be back though. Didn't look that bad. All right, Purdy's under shotgun. McCaffrey's to his right, takes the snap, and he launches it out of bounds. He was headed for Jennings, but he was clearly over his head. There's no catching that pass. Makes it 3rd and 6 from the Minnesota 37-yard line. I'm gonna go out on a whim here and say 49ers are just out of field goal range based off of missing that 40-yard attempt earlier.
I also think this is 4-down territory for right here. 3rd and 6. Purdy in shotgun, running back to his right. Purdy back to pass, looking under pressure, steps up in the pocket, rolling to his left, firing, throws across his body, and it's gonna be caught by Ayuk. Oh wow!
Oh,
And it's gonna be a first down. Oh wait, are they signaling? That one is really close. What a catch by Ayuk! Oh, and that is not a catch. That is incomplete.
they, yeah. Yeah, the ball on the replay, it did hit the ground.
Oh man, that's close. Did he have control, you think?
No, it did bounce. It did do a slight bounce as he was trying to make the catch. So that is not a catch. They're sending out the field goal unit.
I don't know if I agree with this call here by the 49ers, but obviously I'm not a head coach, so.
He's got some faith in him. You gotta give him faith.
55-yard attempt here.
For Moody.
Snaps back, kicks up, and it is good. Man, a
Good.
nice kick.
He redeemed himself. That was down the middle.
Right down the middle. Would have been good, just like the other guy. Would have been good from 60.
Easily.
And now we're right back where we were just a drive ago.
I know, 5 points.
5-point lead from the Minnesota Vikings. But now we're in the fourth quarter. You know, it's the 49ers need to stop. I mean, you cannot let Minnesota drive down the field on you again like they have.
Sure can't.
Especially with your offense. I mean, your offense is getting all hot, but they've also, I mean, their offense has been pretty inconsistent so far, and I just have trouble imagining them being able to score 8 in one drive, but we'll see. We'll see.
Let's see, we got chat from Jeff. Just said, went to a Titans fan party at a swanky hilltop mansion with an amazing rock diving pool. Only time at a football-focused event with most people wearing jerseys. Nobody watched the game. They were all too superstitious. The man of mystery here. Right on. You got a lot of jokes, man. That's awesome. That's a good one. All right. So the 49ers just kicked a field goal. They're fixing to kick off to the Vikings. It's 13 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, guys. Check up on the game. It's bottom of the seventh. The Astros are up batting. 1 out. Altuve's up. It's 10-2. And Altuve grounds out, so it's 2 outs now. Bregman's going to come up. Not looking good.
Like,
it's going to be the Rangers.
Gonna be the Rangers. About a decade. I mean, weren't they on a long postseason drought? Because I know they made a couple World Series back in the day, but
yep, you were little.
Yeah, early 2010s.
Yep. It's been a minute.
Hopefully, maybe they'll bounce back, you know, who knows, but...
Right. So, checking back on our poll, we have 22 votes. 73% of you guys are saying the 49ers. 27% say the Vikings. Wow. All right, here is the kickoff. Vikings receive it, and they are running it out. Decent return up to the 28-yard line. Not a bad return. Why are they all of a sudden taking the ball and running it out?
That one was a pretty good kick by the 49ers kicker. Got it at just about the 1-yard line. Of course, you can still let it go. But.
That is true, Jeff. He said it right there. These are true. No jokes, just well-shaped observations about family. You got that right.
I don't think I've ever been at a football party where anybody was watching the game. I feel like I'm always the only one.
I've been at them. I've been at huge parties back in the day when the Cowboys were winning their Super Bowls. My uncle would throw huge parties.
Sounds like fun.
It was. Okay, it's a quick pass. Cousins dumps it off to Mattis. He is hit in the backfield with a loss of about 2 to 3 yards on that one.
Not a good start. I
Not a
mean,
good. No.
tried to run a little screen there, it just didn't work. Looks like it was
Looks
Dre
like we got
Greenlaw.
an injured 49er. Greenlaw is down. He is grabbing his hip.
He was the one who made the stop there. Just got injured, I guess.
His arm's quivering.
You know, it was interesting the other day, actually. I was on my way back from church, and I was riding in an Uber, and my Uber driver knew Dre Greenlaw.
Really?
It was interesting. Yeah, Dre Greenlaw went to Arkansas.
Oh, wow.
So he knew him. He also knew another guy. Fortunately, his name is slipping my mind, but he had just signed with the 49ers practice squad, I think.
Well, Greenlaw has this big brace on his right arm anyway, and that arm is quivering, so...
Don't like to see that. Second and 11 here for Minnesota.
He's already off, so they're...
Going to commercial break.
Yeah, they did I think basically an injury timeout. So it looks like Bregman hit a double, so it's 2 out for the Astros, and Alvarez has come up to the plate. Bregman's at second, and they had a pitching change. They put in Chapman for the Rangers, the hard throwing lefty. They keep showing these Taylor Swift commercials during primetime football. Is that intentional or is that intentional?
Man, they're trying
that. Yeah,
they're trying to get that demographic.
I can't tell you how many Swiftie commercials I've seen tonight. It's been a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, when you got, the Taylor Swift fan base, it's massive. I believe domestically, her film of her contract, she had that Eras Tour thing, and she released a film of that in theaters, and it already beat Blue Beetle and Shazam at the box office. And I think The Flash as well.
I will say that is a genius move for her, because think of all the little girls and families and parents that couldn't afford to take them to that concert, and that's the next best way to go to it.
It made, I believe, $40 million in its first weekend, or
I believe
opening
so.
day. It was the second highest October opening ever, only a few 100,000 behind Joker.
Behind
the Joker movie.
Back when the Super Bowl was back when the Super Bowl was the last weekend in January, it fell on my birthday, and it was awful. An awful lot. Cake and football blessed. No kidding. Yeah, they pushed it back a little bit. I wonder if the reason they did that was to try to give more time, because it's like the start of the year. So, all right, go ahead. I'll let you take over.
Cousins shotgun, unless you want to do it. Cousins shotgun back to his left. Cousins looking, firing, caught by KJ Osborne. Short little game there up to the 31. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just... Yeah, that's perfect. We want to carry on. So it's third down now.
I think what happened was they just added more games to the regular season.
They added that one extra game for sure.
Yeah. Man, I don't really like it that much personally. But...
No, I think they can go back, in my opinion. They're just trying to maximize the dollars is all they're trying to do.
Yeah, Cousins and shotgun back to his left. I think it's C.J. Ham in the backfield. Cousins back to pass, looking, throwing. And is that caught by Powell?
I think so. They're saying it.
First down, Brandon Powell. It's going to be Minnesota around the, I didn't see the yard. Oh, around the 40.
Right on the 40. He was laying on the 40.
Ooh, that's close. Did he bring that in?
It doesn't look like it hit the ground.
They're running up to make sure to try to get a playoff. Cousins in shotgun. Back to his left. He's audibling right now. Cousins takes a snap. Looking to throw. under pressure, and he's going to find Powell again. First down. He was running a little drag route, and he's down around the 46, the San Francisco 46.
First and 10, baby.
Man. And I think the Vikings are going to keep it moving here. Or no. They're going to slow it down now. Oh man, it was a little rub route. Hawkinson ran into Powell's defender.
That's how he got so wide open. I was wondering why he was wide open.
Wide open. Cousins having a nice day. Cousins under center. Hands off to Madison. Madison up the middle, and he's going to get a nice 5 yards there. I mean,
yeah, easily 5 yards on that gain.
A good gain there, and and Fred Warner, is he all right? Yeah, okay. He's kind of holding his hand.
The 49ers are banged up in this game.
Yeah, quick snap. Cousins back to pass, throwing, caught by Hawkinson, short catch, and that is blown up. Only about 2 yards.
Of maximum 2 yards of that.
Charvarius Ward out there. They tried to get Hawkinson, I think, one-on-one with a corner in the flat, but it didn't work out. It's going to be third down in San Francisco territory. Less than 10 minutes left in the game, though, and they're just about in field goal range. Very close to it. So here we go. They're at the 42. Cousins in shotgun, back to his right. Hawkinson in motion. Cousins appears to be changing the play. Trips left. Cousins will take the snap. Back to pass. Throwing it downfield. And what a...
Oh, that was he bobbled it for just a second there. He almost had it, too. The championship conference... it's conference championship weekend now. You got that right, Jeff.
Life finds a way to improve.
No kidding.
Man, Osborne.
Cousins threw it behind him though. He was having to, go opposite direction.
Man, why do they always show the coach when he's cursing on the sideline?
Man, you could read his lips easily. He said, "What the?" And I'll let you guys fill in the blank there. So.
And it is
nice punt. Oh, and it's in the end zone. They almost had it. It took a wicked bounce there on them.
Man, I thought they were going to get it for a second. I was like...
It almost had that pop-up, that first bounce, and then when it hit that second bounce, it was gone.
Man, if you're the Vikings there, I don't know. Osborne had it in his hands and lost it. If you're the Vikings there, you think maybe you take it a little bit shorter or run it there to try to guarantee yourself field goal range, but
I don't think they could have got enough. I mean, they were on their 42, right?
They were on the 49ers 42. I don't know. I almost view that as 4-down territory though as well. If you get a couple yards.
Curse cam. Yeah, they do need a curse cam. That's basically what it is. They were showing them for sure. Let up all the lip readers get that up on Monday or Tuesday.
Purdy back to pass out of shotgun, looking caught by McCaffrey. It's gonna be about a 5-yard gain there. The curse cam.
Ask and you shall receive.
The gods demand. 2nd and 5.
8 minutes and 58 seconds to go. The 49ers are down by 5. 22-17.
Purdy in shotgun. McCaffrey to his right. Purdy will take the snap, looking to throw. He's going to fire downfield. Caught by Kittle again up to around the 40. First down, San Francisco 49ers. Gain of about 15 on that throwing catch. That was a really nice throw there by Purdy. Almost threaded the needle a little bit because there's a guy, defender slipped actually.
He did. He sure did. I just see the Rangers scored again. Adonis Garcia hit a home run, so it's 11-3.
Man, he's having a game. Purdy will hand off to McCaffrey out of shotgun. McCaffrey gets a corner.
He He got enough for the first. It looks like they're marking him right at the first down marker.
At about the 50-yard line, exactly. He got the edge there, and man, nice run there by Christian McCaffrey. They're going to say he's 1 yard short.
2nd and 1 now. Looked like he had enough, but it was right there at the edge, so they'll give it to him.
So they're going to be at their own 49, but they're about to enter Vikings territory. Man, I don't know if that was a good spot. Kind of looked like he got it, but
I agree with you. Just by the 2 replays we just saw, I think he had it.
Jordan Addison back out on the field, and McCaffrey will take the handoff.
Ooh, I don't think he got it. I think they stopped him shot, and it's 3rd and 1.
They are.
Let's see if it's going to be an all-out blitz from the Vikings here.
Oh, they are running up to the line. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a QB sneak here.
They got that scram coming up.
And it is a sneak, and Purdy, I don't think he got that.
He didn't get it. He did not get that. They stopped him. They're marking him short. It is 4th and inches. What do you do here?
I'm going for it.
You're going for it?
I'm running up to the line, and I might...
6 minutes? You do the same thing?
You know what? You need an inch. I don't know. I might just give it to McCaffrey, but I'm definitely going for it. 6:36 left in the game. 4th and inches for the 49ers at almost the 50-yard line. 49 3/4 yard line. So it looks like the 49ers will keep the offense on the field. Purdy under center. They're going to do it again, and he gets it. He
got it easily that time. They weren't expecting it.
He'll go down around the 49 there.
So it's going to take us under 6 minutes to go in the game now.
All right, now the pressure's on the Vikings defense. I mean,
1st and 10, Vikings side of the field now.
Going to be about the 49. Good QB sneak there. Purdy just got low and found the hole.
Looks like he got need to get knocked down. All right, Purdy's under center.
Purdy under center. To I formation. Purdy looking to throw. Firing downfield and picked off!
Oh, my... It is.
Oh, wow.
By Cameron. Cameron Bynum picked it off for the Vikings. And he is doing the worm. And they're all posing in the end zone. Nice pick by the Vikings. The Vikings defense stepped up. Wow, what a momentum shift in this game now, guys.
And now Vikings, fortunately San Francisco has 3 timeouts left, but the Vikings
They can manage the clock.
A couple first downs and that's it. I mean,
watching the replay, I'm not sure who he was throwing to because his receiver,
looked like Jennings.
He was throwing to Jennings, but Jennings wasn't even close.
Cousins under center I formation. He will hand it off to Akers, and he is met deep in the backfield.
Oh man, that's a 3-yard loss easily.
And now
that's a name we haven't called much tonight. Bosa has not been called much. Have you noticed that?
Yes, that is an excellent point. Actually, Nick Bosa, usually a game wrecker out there, has not really done much. Of course, I say that, and then we're going to check the stats after, and some analytic is going to say, oh, well, actually, he had
37 tackles.
He assisted in 98.2% of the tackles. Analytics is great, don't get me wrong. I just find those stats funny. Cousins in shotgun, back to his left, looking to throw. Cousins firing downfield. He's got a man, and he overthrows Addison.
There's a flag. There's flags on the play too. What are they going to call this? Something in the secondary. Flags are thrown deep.
Looked like it's going to be holding on Ward. Legal contact on Charvarius Ward. First down, Vikings.
Is that a spot? That's a spot foul.
No, I think that's only a 5-yard penalty.
Is it 5 yard?
But it's an automatic first down. Yeah, I mean that's a good call there.
He knocked. That's why he was overthrown so much. That threw him off.
Yeah. Hit him at the top of his route, but
yeah, he stopped him from cutting back up the field.
And all of a sudden, again, San Francisco, you cannot make that kind of mistake there. Cousins under center at the 32-yard line. Addison in motion. Cousins will fake the handoff, looking to throw. Under pressure, he throws, and it's going to be caught at the 40 by KJ Osborne. He's taken down. Nice play there by Kirk Cousins.
Clock is moving. They did not stop the clock with that, too.
Man, I thought he was going to have to throw it in the dirt, but obviously that would have been a bad decision. Might as well take the sack there if you're going to keep the clock running. But
they need to start rolling that clock more. I know they're deep in their territory, but they're getting some breathing room now. Minnesota has to manage that clock more. This is a clock game now for them. Don't give San Francisco any time left when you give them the ball back.
Best player is the clock right now. Cousins in shotgun, back behind him. 3 tight ends out there, I think. Cousins will hand off, and it's going to be a first down. Cam Akers to around the 44-yard line.
That's what you need. Slow and steady.
And the 49ers are in trouble. 2 timeouts remaining for the 49ers. Under 4 minutes remaining. And, man, I guess with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, you could get it with about 2-ish minutes left. Maybe 150, but
that's why Minnesota has to slow it down. They can slow it. They've still got plenty of time. They still need to slow that clock down and just, run it out. Slow their plays down, I mean.
Cousins will fake the handoff. He's going to throw and finds Hawkinson. Thank goodness.
He is mad. Yeah.
Looked like it was about to be a disaster play. Fred Warner is down. He is holding his thigh.
He is, no kidding.
And
that's not good. Their defense is all banged up tonight. I must have had a bunch of Niners fans in here tonight. You're right. We're down to 1 viewer. I guess I ran them off. We're sitting at 23 likes, 142 views. So I guess we did run them off. People were in and out. So
hey, they just couldn't handle our criticism of the 49ers, I guess.
It is a Monday night, too, so it's a Halloween week, so it's give or take sometimes. So the Astros are in the bottom of the 8th, 11-3, and Chad Brantley is actually coming up to bat for the Astros. So what is going to happen here? San Francisco burns a timeout. So 2nd and 9 for Minnesota. 3 minutes to go in the game.
Hopefully Ward is okay.
Yeah. So do they make them take a timeout with that? Because it shows they registered San Francisco with a timeout. They only have 1 timeout left.
It did look like they make them take a timeout. Usually they do that only within 2 minutes, though.
Even if it is an injury, I always, they used to have a lot of guys in the day would, they would just fake injuries to save time instead of burning timeouts.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. See, they're showing the Kelsey commercial now with
Mr.
Pfizer. Mr. Pfizer, as we speak.
As Aaron Rodgers calls him.
They challenged him to on Pat McAfee's show to come in and talk with him about the shot. So,
but man, I would pay to watch that.
Yeah,
man, that would be one of the greatest days in the history of television.
No kidding.
It'd be almost as funny as that. Man, I might be the only person who thought that debate was funny, but that first Trump and Biden debate.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like he got kneed. They just showed the replay, and you can see he actually took a knee to the hip. It was like he did, if you had somebody, we used to play it when I was at school, dead knee. You'd come up, somebody just knee in the thighs. It's not fun. You shouldn't do that, but it's basically what happened.
Cousins fakes the handoff under pressure, still finds a man downfield at the 50. I don't know why they're throwing it right now, but they will get a few yards. Fred Warner returns to play, and it's
3rd down.
You know what? I mean, you've thrown it twice already. Might as well go for the first down, I guess. But third and three.
I think you run it. I think you run it here, but they're going to throw it.
3rd and 3 is the optimal. Oh, Cousins is alone in shotgun. They're throwing this ball. Well, yeah, they're throwing it, aren't they? Cousins takes the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, he gets out, and he finds Addison. First down.
Oh, nice. There's that flag. I didn't see where the flag was thrown at.
I didn't see it either. Might be on the 40. Obviously, might be on the Vikings. It's holding on the 49ers.
That's decline. Wow. It's not looking good for the 49ers.
And I think the clock.
Oliver is holding on Oliver, the defensive back.
And if I'm correct, the clock will now begin to run down to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, good call there. And it will go to the 2-minute warning, and then the 49ers only have 1 timeout remaining. Man, Kirk Cousins standing in that pocket and making that throw.
Bosa was right in his face too as he threw it.
Yeah.
But coach is talking to the ref.
And there will be a pitch out to Akers there, and he gets wrapped up in the.
They're running it. They're just running it, trying to run out the clock now.
I guess the clock doesn't stop after the start after the penalty, so the 49ers do get a break that it didn't.
They burn a timeout. The 49ers do. They're stopping it at 2:13 to go in the 4th quarter. So they're stopping it just before the 2-minute warning. So it conserves the timeout.
So they will be able to stop it one more time. So the Vikings, you got to think, are going to keep running the ball, but you want to try to get in field goal range as well. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. There's a chance San Francisco gets the ball back here. Okay, Cousins under center. Back behind him. Addison in motion across the formation. Cousins will hand off to Akers. And he's
about 4.
And now you're in an interesting position if you're the Vikings. Obviously.
3rd down, 2-minute warning. What do you do?
You run the ball.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's 3rd down, you run it. Because the 49ers have no timeouts. They can't stop the clock now.
No doubt in my mind. You run the ball. You are in field goal range. You get that clock moving, and I don't know if you take the field goal there, honestly, though. Do you value the 3 points, but potentially giving them great field position, or pinning them as deep as you can with about 1 minute and 20 seconds left?
That is a good. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that one is.
Looks like in the Rangers game, Chapman hit McCorkman's leg.
Oh.
Or McCorkman's leg. 11-3 there, bottom of the 8th.
Looks like it's 2 outs, runners on 1st and 2nd, or 1st and 3rd. Diaz is coming up to bat. Guys, we were down. We actually had some people unlike the stream, so we're down to 17 likes. We were at 22. So let's get some more likes in there, guys. Let me know if you do not like the coverage. Be honest with me. So just let me know.
Might have been those 49ers fans Jeff was talking about.
You may be right. They may have got mad at me. So
3 plays, 75 yards. That's a pretty good point, Jeff. I mean,
That is true.
This is really tough here. If you get a nice little run here, even if it's 4th down, and you get further in, you probably take the field goal. But we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I think that is key. If you can get the first down, it's game over. So they can't stop the clock. Part of me still, you want to keep it on the ground. You don't want to take the possibility of stopping the clock.
All right, and
there you
the
go.
run.
That's perfect. That's what, because you can't stop the clock now. They can go for it on 4th down.
They could do that. It just feels like you're giving them pretty good field position, and Cousins is coming off the field here.
Or they are in field goal range. I think they're going for it. They're going for a field goal here.
I bet you what they're going to do here is they're going to let it drain to about 1 second on the play clock and then take the timeout. Man, it's going to be less than 1 minute, 20 seconds before the field goal is even attempted. It's going to be about 1:10 probably when the 49ers get the ball down 8. 1:16 left in the game as the Vikings take a timeout.
That's huge. The 49ers, if they make this field goal, they're down by 2 scores with 1:16 to go in the game. I guess the 49ers are mad at me. There's a bunch of dislikes now. They're all unliking the stream. We're down to 15.
Yeah, I just saw that happen. Man, You know what?
I'm making them mad.
Down to 14. You know what? It's probably my fault because I'm kind of... we're
down. Keep dropping. We're dropping like flies, man.
I was rooting too hard for the Vikings.
Hey, both of our picks, you can go back and watch. We picked the 49ers to win.
Oh, kick is up and
he missed it.
No good. So 1:11 left in the game. San Francisco. Oh my. You know what? I sure do hope San Francisco does good on this drive. 49ers fans.
Yeah, Jeff is right. He made a point. 3 plays, 75 yards. Is this going to go down to the wire?
Hopefully. Be far more entertaining. I have a feeling, though. I don't know, though. 3 plays, 75 yards, 1 minute. I mean, could not make a better argument than that. So, okay, Purdy alone in shotgun. He's going to back to pass. Looking, throwing, and it is broken up there. Harrison Smith.
Oh, man.
He leaped over George Kittle to break that up. Down to 11 likes. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the 49ers are mad.
I think they've gotten more mad since we pointed out that they're mad. Oh, man.
Wow. All right, guys. You're being honest. You're good. So, let's see what they do here.
Purdy.
2nd and 10.
Back to his right. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Purdy back to pass. Looking to throw. Firing. Caught by... Is that number 3? He's going to be taken down at about the 49. 58 seconds left. 49ers hurting to the line. 3rd and 1. Purdy in shotgun. McCaffrey to his right. 50 seconds left. Purdy takes a snap. Looking to throw. Firing. Caught by... Is that number 3 again? And that's going to put him in Vikings territory at the 40, and they will spike the ball here. 34 seconds remaining.
They got to score. There's no field goal.
No field goal. You're right. 34 seconds. 34 seconds at about 40 yards. I mean, it's doable. Oh, we're back up to 11. We're back up to 11. We dropped down to 10, but we're back up to 11. 34 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Purdy alone in shotgun. He's back to pass. He's looking. Steps up in the pocket. Throws over the middle. And it is picked off.
Oh, that is a game clincher there for sure. 25 seconds to go in the game. That is game over.
It's the same guy who got him earlier. Oh man, and there's a
Oh
fight
man,
going on the field.
there is the benches have emptied both sides. They are rushing to the field on the 30-yard line. They're trying to break them up.
And man,
The Vikings are still celebrating in the end zone.
man, he's doing the worm in the
There
end
goes
zone.
them. I know, Jeff. I've never had that happen before. That's the craziest I've seen. We had like 14 unlikes. I've had it usually after my stream, but I've never had it during the stream.
Maybe it was some bots or something.
Probably so. I've had streams where I usually don't stream for a whole lot of people, but I've had streams go for like 5 or 6 likes, and the day after I'll look at the stream and I'll go to 0 likes.
And Cousins takes the knee.
And that is the ball game, and the 49ers are upset in Minnesota on Monday night. They go to 5-2. Vikings go to 3-4. Vikings look good.
They did. You gotta wonder how they're gonna look with Justin Jefferson back in a few weeks.
No kidding.
Man, Bynum had himself a game. That is 2 huge picks.
Okay, I gotta switch this over here. Oh, here we go.
Top of the 9th for the Rangers. They're still up 11-3.
All right,
One
pulling you
out.
back up. I can't show a lot of that video footage on there. So, anyway, guys, that's going to end us for the stream here. Closing arguments on that. So that puts me and you both for the week you're at 7 losses. I'm at 8 losses. So we were pretty close.
Yeah. Listen, next week, maybe it'll be close again next week, like this game probably.
True that. Kind of Soviet
Alrighty.
vengeance, unlikes. No kidding. So that was a great game. I thought the defense for the Vikings was a lot better than I expected. I think the 49ers defense seemed like they were a little bit banged up just by what we saw.
Vengeance unlikes, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So Rangers, it's top of 9, 11-3. There's 2 outs, a runner on first. So unless something drastically happens, the Rangers will be going to the World Series. So yeah, it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys all that came in and watched the stream tonight. Rowan, did you have any closing thing? This is your first time doing this, so
go Mavericks.
go Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great time. Thanks for having me on, man.
Well, thanks for coming on. It was a blast tonight. It was a great football game. That went down to the wire. We didn't know who was going to win till the end. So,
yeah,
we will be making our picks, doing a video on that. Like I said, those of you guys in here, be sure to check out the Yahoo Fantasy Pickems. Link is in the description with the code and passcode to get into our league, so you can pick against us. And stay tuned. Turn that bell notification on. And do me a big favor. Drop me a like on the video. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. It helps out my videos to get seen by more people and get us out there more. So I appreciate you guys that hang out. Jeff, thank you, you're the solo survivor in chat. Do what you do and do it well. Thank you for hanging in there and giving us some jokes to feed off of. And we'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys next time.